Because I could also get it to
I know, I'm
merge
just
two
curious to know,
videos.
yeah.
I can also get it to merge two
Yeah.
videos, so I look at all of them before I do it. Hence, I do it, not her.
Yeah.
Fuck you, runner.
He's gonna die,
I
watch
can
this.
swim, you can't.
The
Alright.
fucking Twitch,
If
of
this thing
course.
lasts, let's say 10 minutes, then we can start.
Ow.
He backed up. Look, see. You'll see right here. Watch, see. Door, and then he backed up. Went behind cover.
No.
Let
No.
me have a look. Real quick. Downloads. No, everything's downloaded.
Okay.
What about you? Are you downloading anything?
No. Am I hosting this party?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
That might be the problem. If it cuts out again, then it's probably because I'm hosting the party.
I'll host it then if you want.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
I know, I'm just saying.
Oh,
Oh,
they're
fucking
upstairs.
wild dogs. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Where's the car? I always have a lot more fun in this game when I'm in a car. Even though I waste like $4 grand worth of fucking ammo in it.
Oh, guys, remember to kill each other so we get 10
It
points.
does. I haven't been able to progress much in this game because I keep spending all my money on ammo.
What a Parkway.
Yeah, by this point I should have a full customized fucking home. I barely got a helipad. In fact, I don't think I have a helipad yet.
I like how you fucking did that when I was already gonna do it. Give it
Yeah, no, just in
7
case.
seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You should have charged it.
Yeah.
Really? There was a guy there and everything, and it didn't kill him.
No, wait for the cat.
I can't
Watch out,
wait
I'm
for
also
Far Cry
behind you,
5.
Jenkins. Me either. I want to play all of it, really.
Far Cry 4 is not bad.
He's at the end of the corridor, by the way.
Yeah, I see him.
What about Far Cry 3?
Nothing.
Yeah, it's good, eh?
Yeah.
Watch when you go in, he's sound touring.
Once you get past the first couple of missions, it gets a lot better though, for Far Cry 3.
You flashed yourself.
Yeah.
The wall's destroyed, just look
Yeah.
through there. Behind. Yeah, just back off.
Yeah. I hated
There's
the,
2 of them, you know.
like, Dreamscape mission. That's the one I hated from Far Cry 3. The, the one where you use the fucking rocket launcher.
Back off, reload.
Oh yeah, did you save your
I'm
girlfriend or
lagging.
kill her?
Oh, I saved her.
Oh shit, did you
At
not
the end,
finish it?
yeah, at the
No,
end
you
you can
did.
either save her or you can become like something which I can't say because it's a spoiler, and they might be recording.
You kill her. You get killed or you stay alive.
Well, I'm asking
Yeah,
you a
basically.
legitimate question. I killed her.
Yeah, I saved her.
I did the opposite. I killed her first, then saved the second playthrough. I never really got attached to her. She was just
I
another
just couldn't be
NPC to
bothered
me.
to do it. Ain't they all just NPCs?
Put it this way, I essentially killed
Were they
both of
any?
them at that point. Because you kill the
Were they
other chick
anyone
in
to
the previous mission. You technically do and don't kill the other chick in previous mission. Depends on how you look at it.
Now, what were they people to begin with, or were they just?
Is the recording working, or is it? Are we
It's
still on
6
break now?
minutes, but sometimes it cuts out at 7. Oh wait, what? Did I
I
just?
know.
I just got a roadkill achievement. I think I'd have that by now.
Nice.
Hang on. You would think. I'm checking. Maybe it was because I did it with an ATV. Robin Hood, Fixer Upper, Rewrite History, Quick Learner, Tricked Out, Dr. Feel Good, Make It Rain, Quad Kill, Shutterbug, Two Birds, Drive By, no that's not the one, Roadkill. No, it's just run over 25 people. I swear I had that ages ago. The amount that I drive in this game.
Yeah, the way you drive, yeah.
Huh. Sometimes it's easier than wasting a grenade on them. Plus, not the most
Oh, there's a
accurate with said
fuse.
grenades. As we just saw. There we go. Karma event over. I don't think it counted because I didn't kill any of them. I don't know why, but I do know why, but once I unlock the grenade launcher, I don't go back to pistols.
The grenade launchers, like, why not?
Yeah, well the the grenade launcher really takes the advantage from the fact that you use it as a sidearm. So you can drive around using it.
Yeah,
It makes vehicle on vehicle combat way easier.
it does.
And if you combine it with the
Fuse is up
buzzcopter,
top.
then you're set. Okay. Looks
Get
like
out, Nuclear. He's up top. Fuse is up top. Like
it's gonna work
second
this
floor,
time.
but he's gonna make his way down. You know what I
Looks
mean?
like it's gonna work this time.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna be too distracted with Rainbow Six? I'm asking.
No, I heard you.
Once you say we're starting, I'm literally gonna stop strategizing. I said that before.
Okay, just making sure. Sorry, but we all know how Rainbow Six is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No, but yeah,
so for
like,
people
once you
that
hit the
didn't
grenade
watch,
launcher, it's usually.
did a time lapse. So the 6.5, the events in 6.5 will be taking place in parallel with the events that will happen here. So for the first day at least of this session, Colors will not be there. Colors will be off doing his mini-series stuff. And then, yeah. So I don't expect our session to just be the one day. I'm expecting to at least have 2 days in this session. And I'm hoping that it's the
Yeah.
final setup. Because I'm getting a little annoyed at how long the setup's taking. I've been trying to rush it as much as possible.
Oh, speaking about setups, I still need to, like, turn on my laptop and all shit.
Oh, for
You have a
fuck's
laptop
sake.
now? Since when did you get a laptop, Michael?
He's had a laptop for ages, he's just only started using it.
Yeah.
Wow, you're fucking retarded. No
Well,
offense.
while you do that, I'm going to go grab another up and go.
Actually,
Not
no.
sponsored.
From the start of our D&D sessions, I've been using it.
No, okay. So you do use it. Okay.
Just ain't been bothered to tell people about it. I got my oak bar. What is that? And I can hear myself if someone's.
I don't know who that is. I've got earphones on both phones. Fucking hell, a little bit. I think Razor's mic, like mic, you know, is actually echoing the whole party.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Because I can hear myself now. Yeah, I can't hear it now. I think you just need to reconnect.
That's because I just picked it up.
Wait, so when you place it down, it echoes? That's a little weird.
Well, when I placed
Yeah,
it down
because,
this time, they were practically touching.
Oh, you mean the phone and the... Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I actually want to test something. You guys brought something up a bit earlier. Do you hear this?
I can hear clicking, yes.
Okay, that's
yeah.
weird.
I have
I mean,
good
you can also
I-
hear you cap.
What brought it up earlier? Well, you guys brought it up earlier because we were listening to a song through my headset, and I put the
I said I
micro.
could hear it. It
I
was
put
only
the
Michael's.
yeah. Well, I put either way. I put the headset down, and Michael said he couldn't hear it anymore. So I turned the headset around like 45 degrees, and he could hear it again. So my mic is super sensitive, apparently,
Yeah.
but only
For
in one
him, not
specific
me.
direction.
Like, I can hear you perfectly fine.
I meant Cavi.
Anyway, I guess it's time for the recap then, seeming as it looks like it's gonna work.
With a caviar, just to let you know. There she is.
Best part of the thing is, you don't have to recap my episode because it's happening right now, like, you know.
Yep. So on that front, you guys left Alderon and Rose behind because of the fight that you guys were having. We left in Penketh with everyone there except Rose, Alderon, and Rex that nobody seemed to remember
Oh, we're starting.
or notice. Yes, we're starting. Hi, I said it 3 times. We're starting. We're starting. Happy?
I wasn't talking. I
There's
wasn't
6.
talking about that. I don't give a shit about that. I was talking about R6. We started the match. Gosh.
Oh, I'm getting triggered.
Hey, I get
Sorry,
died.
a little annoying. Where was I? Okay, so yeah, we left off in Penketh. The enchanting table just arrived, right? That's where we left off?
Yeah, for them, that's
Oh,
correct.
shit.
Plus, they'd gone to sleeping. Yous were having snoo. Basically, yeah. Enchanting table was the last
Really?
major thing you did.
Sorry, Ducky, I completely forgot about my right headphone.
Also,
I'm
Razor,
sorry, dude.
I remember there was some stuff that I did during that episode too, but
Yeah, it's...
no, I'm
Where
just saying, like, for that specific episode, I also did do some.
I'm
I know,
primarily
I'm just saying.
recapping for the other guys. Because I recapped what you were doing in your
Okay,
episode.
cool. Okay, yeah. I wasn't being selfish. I was just reminding him because he might not have remembered.
I know you guys aren't gonna go watch it, but you have full right to go watch it. I'm treating it the same
Ducky
way.
basically knows some stuff that Ducky knows some stuff. Like, I let him ask me specific questions, and like anything he didn't ask, he doesn't know basically. So
I didn't need to know that.
Something.
Anyway. So yeah, we left off the with the enchanting table. So it was 2 female assassins who came and dropped it off. Shit.
they had a talk with Kit.
Yeah. Just trying to remember where Jinx was. Jinx was on the grindstone outside, right?
Yes, you were correct.
Okay. Sorry. It's just I don't exactly remember what I do with her half the time.
You could just put her on AFK, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much let her run on autopilot. And, of course, Apple and Jade are still asleep.
Yeah.
Well, So who wants to start? Do we want to start with initiative from Apple and Jade, or do we want to start with Kit and
I don't
Afari?
really care.
Kit and Afari are already awake. Keep that in mind.
One thing I had about this is we started so slow.
Well, how about I'm gonna roll a d20, and the number that comes up will determine Okay. We're starting with a firing kit.
Alright.
Sorry. Okay, so you're still sitting at the table, right? You just got your little advice from the assassin, but you didn't get up? No, you stand up now? Okay. So you stood up, Darkster. She's left again. She's out the door again. They haven't actually left yet. Afari's having a nice chat to the other person that stayed at the door. So I'm gonna let you take lead. You cannot hear their conversation, remember. Go for it.
Also, another thing, you did finish the conversation between him and the female assassins. They'd like left last episode.
Afari. Did I finish it between Afari and the other assassins?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, like
fuck.
they left the base basically.
Okay, well then they're up walking up the street, I guess, and I say Afari is going to inspect the enchanting table. Anyway, what were you saying before you were interrupted? Yeah. Okay. Well,
He just thought of something
yeah,
that
I
didn't
know.
happen
I
basically.
know. It's him. I'm used to it.
Uh-huh.
Moving on. Anyway. That's twice. That counts as two. Yep. Double drink. Off you go.
Are you actually drinking?
No.
Or like
No,
do
screw
you
that.
actually have some?
Screw that.
No, I meant actually Ducky, because he did do it last time, remember? So I'm just asking if you had some.
Don't
Do
worry
you
about
have
it.
some alcohol with you right
Don't
now?
worry. Don't do it.
No, okay, you used it all up. Oh, okay.
Righto. Well, moving on. Um. So you're absolutely right. They did walk off, and we ended. So Afari is going to inspect the enchanting table, and Kit, it's your move. All right. So the assassin kind of just dropped it off in like the middle of the room, but
And then
Afari's
you guys took it to your bedroom.
yeah,
That's where you guys decided to put
Afari
it.
moved it to the bedroom. Afari moved it to the bedroom with ease, by the way.
I'm not the
Fuck.
party leader. This is all you. This is all
What
you, Razor.
doing?
You didn't private it.
What doing?
Oh, yeah, I didn't private it. Sorry, my bad. Give me a sec. That's the wrong one. Private, and go to party screen. Thank you for reminding me.
Such a dick.
You're welcome.
Sorry, usually he's party leader. Sorry, what was that? It's something about enchanting table?
Yeah, like you usually prefer me to do it because I just do it behind the scenes. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
affect your stream.
By the way, Josh, considering you're here, I'm getting you to be my Kit translator. Thank you.
Why did I get shot?
Fine.
Thank you.
Don't expect me to be really good tonight, because
I'm
I'm
not.
tired. So
I'm not.
Expect some
okay.
weird shit from me.
You're both tired, so it's gonna even out.
He does need to get a bit closer though, if I'm going to be doing this, because
The
he can't
enchanting
be
You
far
need
table.
away,
to
because his
expect
phone
some
does
weird.
glitch.
The enchanting
Right.
table is absolutely in your room. Afari's room, but your room as well, technically.
I hate that. I hate it so much.
Okay, so you walk into the bedroom to meet
Makes
Afari,
me
who
want to kill
is
myself.
currently hunched over the enchanting table, looking at all the runes
I hate,
that are on it.
I hate it. Yes, Vag, you killed me because I couldn't move. Fucker. Oh, because my laptop's open, that's why. Such a dumb. Oh gosh. Ignore what I'm
Okay,
saying.
so
You can't hear this.
the crystal ball in it, which is in the middle of the table, is light blue. That has a light blue glow. It's, I'm gonna say dark wood. Yeah, it would be dark wood in this region. And it has symbols on it that you don't recognize. Which the symbols are carved in. Yes, you can do an intelligence roll to see if you recognize any of the symbols. Okay. Writing. Oh, right. Elephants don't have an auto-drive function.
The smart thing to do would have been to ask his woman, but whatever. The smart thing would have been to just ask your woman. You wouldn't have had to roll then. It's fine. I'm just saying. Oh.
Good point. You're not at disadvantage for this. Yeah, okay, I'd say you pass. So you notice a lot of the runes look familiar to you. So there's a few of them, but the primary ones that you notice is that there's the rune for hell, which is your seven deadly sin symbols in a circle.
I can't remember what they were.
I can
That's
always
the
redo them if you want.
your character technically doesn't know the
Um,
intro, so it's all good, Michael.
and on the opposite side to that is the holy symbol, which has the seven heavenly virtue symbols, which you somehow recognize. Fuck, please don't remind me them. Please don't make me go remind myself what they are. Just admit that, just let it say that it's there. I'm sure Kit would have learnt it somewhere. She's a smart girl. Well, apparently, despite having two intelligence, you still recognize this as well as the demonic symbols, which are on the opposite side of the enchanting table.
The only way I could see this working is that I mentioned it to her. Like the only way.
No, because you remember she had a life before she met you.
Yes, but I remember Ducky said to me literally his character does not read at all. So
Yeah, it doesn't
where
have
the
to
fuck did
read.
you get the
Doesn't
info?
have to read
I
to
know.
learn that. Besides that, it's a video game. It's not a video game.
I know, but I'm just saying.
It's a game. Just drop it. Anyway, you also recognize that the base is the symbols for uh, the earthly elements. So you have like fire, wind, water, all those symbols, which you definitely recognize wind because of colors.
Just real quick, because you paused. You don't use the welcome map person on this, do you, Razor?
I occasionally do, but it's rare now. So you're free to
Oh,
use her.
cool.
Yeah. Like, obviously, it'll be the same sort of situation as Hibana, where I'll tell you when I want to use her.
I know, but I only want it for when I get in that situation where there's two people taking like both of my things, you know?
Yeah.
Plus, I really like Frost gun.
Anyway, back to D&D. Okay. You walk
Kit
up.
walks over to a fiery.
Thank you.
Don't tell me to shush, or like you can literally just be a ghost in the background. Like it's either I talk about what you do or you're a ghost. Literally, that's how it has to work. Kit walks over to Fiery and puts his left hand over a Fiery. Over a hip.
Okay, Fari looks back at you and has a little bit of a grin on her face.
If it goes any further than this, I'm just gonna back off like I always do. So.
I highly doubt it will.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm positive. Try me.
Five seconds later, tries it, dies twice. Once just because she wants to, the next because she woke up. Kid asks Safari if the enchanting table is where she wants it and if it looks good where it is.
Her grin turns into a natural smile and she says, "Yeah, it's perfect. It lights up the room perfectly. We can now get rid of these candles." I hate candles. You hear that last bit under her breath, as usual. See, that's the problem with you being catfolk. You hear that shit. Moving on. How many candles? I didn't
All
actually
the
think of that.
candles.
Let's see. You got 2 nightstands.
It's not a very big room, so like 3.
No, it's rather big.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay.
It's the
I just
biggest
thought
room
for
in the
like the
house.
bedroom.
No, but it's the master bedroom and it's the biggest room in the house.
It's a master bedroom, gotcha.
I would say there's 20 odd candles just scattered around. Certain candlesticks have like 3 on them. So yeah, there's quite a few. Speaking of candles, actually, give me a second. I gotta find my lighter.
I like how you made your character hate it in the game, but you love him in real life.
Yeah, right? Actually, the original Afari hated candles for a completely different reason that I'm not adding into this version.
You don't like the
She she hated candles because it related to demonic rituals, and the original Afari actually knew her demonic mother and hated her. So that's where the whole hating candles came from.
I thought it would be more of the
But
gets exercised. You know, like
no,
exorcism, like that. Yeah.
it's got nothing to do with that. This time it's actually something completely
Quick
different.
question: can a
Yeah.
fiery be exorcismed? You know, like
She was born a tiefling, so to attempt to exercise her would basically kill her. I'm saying this because I don't even know if I'm adding that yet. That comes back down to what type of religious stuff I'm adding to it, which I was gonna talk about in the pregame, but obviously that didn't want to work. So next pregame I'll get into detail with that. I'm not gonna do it now. Yes, she
Okay.
starts to take down the candles. Sorry, colors, but if it's small things like this, I might as well help. I might as well do it. I'm mainly talking for
I know,
dialogue.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so you help her. Awesome. So you got the the two of you get them
Kit has a smile on
out.
her face.
Okay, well the two of you get all of them out pretty quickly. You just transfer them to the main room, just kind of all huddled together in there. Yeah. Sorry, I had something else, but it doesn't really need to be said yet, so moving on. Oh, and by this point, Jinx doesn't seem to be on the grindstone anymore. You can no longer hear it.
Is she gone? Like, is she just disappeared?
Who knows?
Her childish laughter in the background. I don't know. You're a cat woman. You should be able to hear her footsteps or something. You know what I mean? Don't make Razor/Safari jealous.
Hey, oh, okay. I
Yeah,
thought you
sorry.
I thought you were going somewhere else
Yeah, you
with
know
that
what I
one.
mean. Yeah.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that one for a moment.
It's-
Yeah, you actually gotta do shit.
So glad I got most of my shit done last episode.
Yeah, I figured you would be.
So, uh, no, you're like this all the time, even when you're not tired. So you don't have no excuse on that. Excuse didn't work. Yeah, but like you'll like it whenever you're not tired too. So it doesn't really work.
I feel like putting you on loudspeaker so I don't have to stand up.
Why are you standing up?
Because I have to. Hang on. Give me a second. Oh shit, I can't, because we'll try this,
I'll just mute
because,
my mic.
yeah,
I'll just
my,
mute my mic.
yeah, that works.
I don't have to talk to Ducky anyway till later on. So, and if he really needs to talk to me,
Yeah.
I can rejoin the call.
When
Yeah,
you
brother.
mute and you just shut.
I know I've
Alright, let's
muted
try
my
this.
mic.
I got you on loudspeaker now.
Yeah, I've muted my mic. There we go. You can't hear me twice now, Razor?
No,
It's just one?
you good.
Okay, cool, just making sure. They're now gonna see how finicky he is, you know what I mean?
Hang on, sorry, one sec. I had two people talk at once, so go again.
I'm with the fire in the main room, eh?
Yeah, you're with the fire in the main room.
So what would you like to do today, honey?
Okay. She looks at you for a smile and says, well, there's still a couple of things that need to be set up around here. I just received word that, we're getting some other equipment coming later today. I don't know who paid for it, but it's coming. Why are you laughing?
Just the way you said that, sorry. Hopeless,
Yeah, I'm sorry, I must have missed a joke.
Yeah, you probably did. It's just my mind room there. Just my mind. So I say to it, oh nice, what sort of stuff is coming?
Okay. From what I hear, we're apparently getting a blacksmithing forge.
I say to it, it's bloody helpful for, wait, do you know how to, blacksmith? Like, what?
I think Jinx does, but I don't.
Oh, same here. Barely. Maybe one day we'll learn.
Yeah. Hopefully, I wouldn't mind making my own obsidian gear.
So there's obviously more stuff coming.
From what I've heard, it's just the blacksmithing equipment.
Okay, we will let be going.
I don't know. Well, it's got to be outside somewhere. So I'm thinking we might. I'm
Right next to
thinking
the
we might have to
grindstone.
set up an area for weapon and equipment crafting out there.
Could be helpful. If we do set up an area. Maybe by the grindstone somewhere.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe we build something out there, like little spot with a roof over it, just for when the weather gets bad, where we can upgrade our equipment.
So it's getting wet in the rain.
Yeah, hang on. I gotta put you down for a second. There you go. Sorry, I had to pause again.
Oh, I say to her, this is something I've been meaning to ask, and I just remembered. What's your favourite colour?
Fuck. I like black. Fuck it. I don't remember what a
So true
favorite
to
color
form,
used to
Razor.
be.
So true to form.
Lol.
I think it was like midnight purple, but that's the color of your fur.
It sounds about right.
Yeah, it does sound about right.
Oh.
Now there's
Yeah,
an
fuck
actual
it.
reason why they did it together. It's
Mid-
like the roles. There's some
midnight,
actual plot to
midnight
this.
purple, sure. Midnight purple. I'll keep it true to form. And I definitely did not just look up my old Afari sheet to check that. Totally remembered it off the top of my head.
Bullshit.
Oh, not sarcastic at all, man.
It just means like my finger's purple, so yeah.
Yeah, your fur is purple, that's why I was just going for different color.
You can't affect it. Oh, that's pretty good. I like it. I say to her, that's a nice colour. Oh, it's the same as me.
Sure it is, honey.
Surprised you didn't go for the line. There's a reason for that. You know, like,
Nah, I'm good.
yeah, you know.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
Don't worry about it. Something color said.
Okay. I say, oh wait, it's the same colour as me.
I already answered that.
Well, you guess what you say?
I said, sure you are, honey.
That sounds a little sarcastic, just so you know.
I know it does.
Is it meant to?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. He can't hear me, so he doesn't know what you're saying, so it's perfect.
Yeah, anyway. I don't want to say it again because I don't want to make people take another shot.
You bastard.
Moving on. Head.
Oh, buggies. No, I don't know. That wasn't
This is your fault. Anyway, like I said, moving on. That does count. It is your turn, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh, is that all I have to do for that?
I don't know what to do or say. Okay. Then we just lead.
Okay, I'm just going to assume Kit doesn't pick up on that then. Yeah?
I just did something and there's more things like, oh, fuck this wrong.
I made a 12 because the original Jinx was 12.
Yeah, I know, but
And he liked lollies.
just like,
Shut up.
I'm not gonna call you. I'm not lying.
That is funny. Razor is the lolly name, and then fucking Michael's the furry one. It was a while back. Remember Razor?
Yeah,
How
I
we
remember
always
that.
used to just joke about. Yeah, and he just gets so pissed. That's a furry. I'm not into furries.
Sorry,
David
just
killed
taking a
half
quick
my
trip
friends.
down memory lane.
Fucking furries.
Yeah, he's still pissed at it.
I think we
It's
need
his
to
own
make
fault
a
for bringing
nuclear
up the
apple.
lolly, you know.
I think we need to make a nuclear apple show that says "fuck the furries."
No.
Oh,
I'm
literally.
thinking, what you don't know can't hurt you, and it's just a nice little tail. You know what I mean? Night, Mom.
That was also good. Anyway,
Yeah, I know. I come up with really good t-shirts. You know what I mean?
yeah, you do actually.
I
It's
would
one of your
actually wear a
redeeming
shirt like
qualities.
that. I would.
Oh my God,
I would literally wear a shirt.
he would wear one like that. Wow. There's another
I-
design for you, Razor, when you finally get around to it.
Why am I the person doing all the designs?
Because you have money to go around
You're the
now.
one who remembers stuff. Plus, you're the one who can like literally like put it in like a folder or something and not lose. Or
I'm
just
the one
forget
that
or
can
not
keep track
care.
of it.
I will
That's what it
actually
boils
lose
down
it.
to.
Like,
I'm the one
I
that
will
can
put
keep
it
track
in
of
my
it.
room. I will move it by accident, and then it will just be gone forever.
Anyway,
It's like just a.
so Jinx runs into the room holding a sword, but she doesn't say anything.
One question: is she running in with the sword pointing towards them in a sheath? Like, how's this sword
It's in.
being
Oh
held?
yeah, that's a good point. It is. She's holding it with both hands, and it's in a sheath.
No, you should have been hilarious.
It might have been hilarious, but I'm sticking with my script,
Yeah, I
which
know.
doesn't
It would have been
exist.
hilarious.
I think we've gone off topic here.
Yeah, I'm going off the top of my head right now, so leave me alone.
Actually, let's go.
So it is in a sheath. Good to know.
It is in a sheath, yes. It's got a golden sheath to match the golden sword.
Is she holding it in one hand, or is she like holding it in two, or is she like got it in her on like the two hands? You know what I mean? Like how people hold stuff.
I did say she's got it in two hands.
Ah, okay.
Doesn't matter what colors are because it's not even there, so how would he know?
It's true, but he is making me elaborate, which is both annoying and...
like describing. Yeah.
It's both annoying, but kind of necessary. Not that I'm encouraging it. Not intentionally. Just being truthful. Anyway, but yeah, so she's run into the room holding her sword. And it is your turn again. Unless you want a fiery to take the lead.
Are you gonna get a fire to chastise
Alright.
her?
A fiery takes the lead then. So as Jinx runs into the room holding a sword, she's intercepted by Afari, who's very curious about said sword. because she's obviously heard the grindstone all morning and is wondering what she might have done to it. So the two start. It starts off as a normal chat that kind of turns into a little mini argument, and you're not close enough to hear this. So if you want to move closer. No, she's kind of intercepted Jinx, so she's a bit away from you now. And that, despite it seeming like they're having a mini fight, they're somewhat whispering at this point. Okay, so you walk over and start listening. So you join the conversation seemingly about halfway through, and it seems from what you can gather that they're arguing about the sword itself. So where the sword came from, why Jinx has such an expensive looking sword, and what she's been doing to it all morning. So, fuck you. So Jinx,
Remind him she's a 12-year-old, just remind him, you know.
he
It'll
knows
be...
full well. I don't need to
Yeah, but
remind him.
he forgets, and then you remind him, and then he's like, why did I do that, you know?
I don't need to remind him. Besides that, you're still forgetting what age we're in.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's talking about the fact that if I was, by our standards, underage, by the game standards, isn't. Cannot stress that enough. What?
No, he meant it dirtily. He put the dirty voice on.
Anyway, so so they're arguing about all this stuff about the sword. And now that you're looking back to it, it does seem like a very expensive sword for someone like Jinx to have. Good point. But in this case, no. Why? Sorry, I gotta keep doing volume control with you. Because that phone's dying,
It's
and
his phone.
when it starts to
It's
die,
his actual phone.
yeah, I know, but I can hear him fine. That is where I'm at. Except I got you about 30 centimeters away from the actual headset, which I'm worried about. Because I'm
your
not
phone's
volume
sorry.
testing. And I can't trust colors to volume test. Yeah, you could. You seem to be able to patch into the live streams pretty well. Yeah, just don't forget to put headphones in or something. Okay, so we were talking about...
He
Yeah,
doesn't
so
have
they...
headphones.
So...
Wait, ask him if he's got new headphones. I'm curious. He's bought something yet.
No, it is the sword that she had. She's had this sword for as long as you've known her. But it seems like Afari has... It seems like the sword's new to Afari. And Jinx... I'm gonna say Jinx is reluctant to talk about the sword. See, I don't need to remind him. Okay, give me a sec. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Sorry for the echo coming. But I'm gonna continue while you do that. Yeah. Alright. As long as you can hear another person in there, then it's good enough.
Has Michael fallen asleep, or is he just waiting to wake up?
I'm guessing he's waiting to wake up, which will happen soon.
I just meant in the party. I haven't heard him at all. Oh, he's fallen asleep, defo.
Okay. That's enough. Okay. Okay. Well, that's enough, first of all, Ducky. Okay. Colors, you can hear him fine, right?
Right now I can, yeah.
Okay, good.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah, I know
But
what
I'm
I've
not
done.
watching the stream.
No, I know, but I know what I've done, so I've fixed it. Yeah, okay, so to continue,
Jinx is reluctant to tell Afari about the sword. There you
yeah,
go.
thank you. Thank you. Jinx is very reluctant.
This is Kit's turn to... Or are you gonna do something with
No,
Afari?
it is Kit's turn, technically. I'm just trying to think of a strategy for if Kit can't think of anything.
Well, basically, I'm just trying to have a conversation. Like, I know that she has a sword. I don't think anything wrong with the sword. But it's Afari that has the problem with the sword, so I assume she'd want to say something about it or talk more about it if she hasn't already talked enough about it.
Well, the thing is, at this point, you're still Afari's lover, so you have a say in the conversation.
I hate to say love it. I hate to say that.
True, ain't it?
Well, I say, I suppose, to both of them, I suppose, no, I don't. Just continue if you think something that's continue with.
Hang on. Try that again, please.
Just like continue, I can't think of anything.
Okay, you can't think of anything.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me quickly do a roll to see how insistent Afari is on this. Okay. At this point, I'm gonna say she sighs and says, I know you. She says to Jinx, I know you wouldn't keep anything important from me, so I trust that you haven't stolen this or anything. But if I find out that you have and you haven't told me, you're gonna be in a world of pain, young lady. And she walks off. Yeah, Fire walks off.
Do you reckon, I suppose on the house, but do you reckon if I do, like, really, if I have no chance, do you reckon if I suppose I should, I say to Jinx, so what's to do with this sword and Barry?
Yeah, okay. Jinx says that the sword is from the Elven Kingdom, and she found it amongst some cargo and decided that she wanted it. And so she took it without asking.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, this is the point where Ducky can earn some bonus points.
I might prefer to know before she finds out from another source.
I don't think they're gonna tell anyone.
I say that, why is that? And do I want to know?
No, you don't want to know. And she walks back outside.
This is the point where he can earn brownie points for the fire, isn't it?
Okay, that's wow. Wait, where did Farry walk off to?
So Alfari went back into the master bedroom as always. It seems to be like
Around there?
okay.
What did he say?
Hang on. So you just double check. You walk into the master bedroom, not outside.
Yeah, master bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah, Farry.
Sorry, I'm doing a whole little mind map here. It's very annoying. I don't actually, of all the maps I have, I don't have a map of the house.
Yeah, you put so much effort into it, Razor. That's a little, usually you don't do that.
Yeah, usually I have everything mapped out, especially the important locations that we return to every second episode.
But you technically can't, and there's no point to this, because it's going to keep upgrading, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I can keep updating the map.
Yeah, that's nice.
Like I've been updating the world map of the areas you guys have knowledge of. Anyway, fuck, I'm gonna fail again. Yeah, so I guess
Yeah, is
it's
Michael
your
actually
turn.
asleep? Michael, you asleep?
I guess it's still your turn.
So I walk through the door, what do I see?
Yeah, he's asleep. Yeah, he's
You walk
asleep.
through the door.
Do you need something?
Oh no, I was just wondering if you'd fallen asleep. Like you haven't
No, mate.
but if you are listening, cool.
Sorry, very distracted. Very distracted. So you walk through the door, and did you ask what you saw?
Yeah.
Or like, where is she? Okay. She's kind of just like sitting on the end of the bed, just.
What's her facial expressions like? Did she
Yeah,
hate
I'm
you
trying to
stand
think.
like, see?
It's not really angry. It's just a little pissed. But you can make a perception roll to get more detailed.
Yeah, as well, fuck it. Oh.
As is the DnD way. Might as well. Or I see no reason not to. Those are the two ones that I commonly find. Might as well, or I see no reason not to.
My phone so annoying. No, you bastard. No. No. You fucking cunt.
What's wrong?
Fucking dude. No. Oh, my phone. Fucking. Let's fix this bastard. Let's fix this shit. Sorry, my phone like freezes like.
Alright.
Josh knows what I'm on about. Like Josh likes my phones, but
I can hear him, just tell him I can hear him.
and he should know.
Yeah, he can hear you. He can hear you.
Yeah. Fuck, what fix this? That's ridiculous.
Tell him I said that he needs to get a new phone with the money he's getting.
I won't actually fix this. I won't actually go to the internet at all. Oh, sweet. Okay, never mind. I wanna, wait, maybe. Oh.
I'm on it. Maybe. No. Not. Yep. I am. Definitely. No. Sorry. Back up again.
Hey Ducky, you need to get a new phone. I swear you do. With the money you're getting, you need to get a new phone.
Do you want to buy a new PlayStation or a new fucking phone, you bastard?
True.
You
It's
said
about
you're
the
getting
same
a lot of
price.
money, so I'm just saying, like, buy like a new $30 phone. You know, it'd be better than the shit you already have.
What is a $200 phone?
That doesn't work
Yeah,
apparently.
but it's shit. Yeah. So just buy a $30 phone for DnD. Like, yeah.
Okay, so 15 total.
15. Okay.
Plus 8.
So she's had this kind of she's had this facial expression before. It's the same as when Rex first showed up. And she, like, it's kind of
Oh,
halfway
not Emma.
between annoyed and pissed. But you can also, with that perception roll, I'd say you also notice that her canine teeth are a bit longer than they usually are right now. But they're not as long as you've seen them. You've seen them very long before. It's not that bad this time.
Don't mind me, sorry.
I sit down beside her and I put my hand on her back and I say to her, "Are you okay?"
Okay.
That's reminding me of that fucking song now.
She looks at you and says, "Yeah, I'm alright. It's just a little annoyed. You know, I just..."
You can tell. Is it?
Sorry, you go.
So you can take care. No, you could.
It's just Jinx and I used to Jinx used to tell me everything, and now with this sword, she hasn't said a word. I'm just a little worried I might have pissed her off.
I think to her, I'm sure you don't piss her off, not make her annoyed, and it might just be a reason she's not telling you, or no, I'll never rephrase that, I'll never say that, hold on. I'm gonna sit back down, hold on, fuck, let's make you fucking best in the morning, bastards. I say to her, I'm sure you don't just sort of not make her annoyed. There might be a reason she's not telling you, but we'll be alright in the end.
I suppose you're right. We'll get through this. I'm sure she'll come around. And by the way, Apple and Jade, it's this point that you will start to wake up. So you can go ahead and roll initiative, or just pick which character wakes up first. It's up to you.
I'll wake up, then Jade will wake up.
Okay, so Apple then Jade. Too easy. So I'm guessing the usual wake up, get dressed, go out into the main room.
Yeah, raid like nothing
Items.
but items.
Conjure
Yeah,
items.
like
I think.
handheld weapons, like, and I still conjure weapons.
Yeah, you can. You can do that. They're not.
Alright,
They're
can
not
I conjure?
Yeah. Okay. Go. Sorry.
Can I conjure a Jade a set of armor? Like just a little over armor?
He would have to concentrate on the ritual. But the thing is, like, the ritual is just a ritual bowl,
So
a
you
few
just concentrate on
ingredients.
an augment build? You know what I mean? Like after
No,
you have to
no,
concentrate on
that's
it
the
once you've
point of
got it?
rituals. You do it and then the effect
Okay.
happens. So, hang on, I'm just looking at the spiritual armor ritual.
Does he have stuff for it? In the first
So
place?
the spiritual armor ritual takes 3 magic powder, the ritual bowl obviously, water obviously, and and a chunk of ore. So it can be
And a
any
what?
ore from iron to, I think gold is the highest. It goes like iron, copper, I think. Wait, is it copper first, or is it... I would say it would be iron, copper, iron, something else, and then gold's last.
Alright. Will I be able to
Silver and
do
then
it, or
gold.
don't I have the ingredients?
You don't have chunk of ore.
Okay.
Sorry. And that, just for
Alright, that's
future
alright.
reference, that's a 2-hour ritual.
Alright.
Oh, another
Um,
thing. Did you say chunkalore or chuckhole?
chunk
Chunk.
of ore, like a hunk of
Common
iron.
sense, come on.
Oh, chunkalore. Yep, gotcha. I understand now. Cool.
I'm just gonna put this on auto draft. Yeah, please to do that. Yeah, so unfortunately you don't have the ingredients for that ritual. And getting
Alright.
ready will take you about 5 minutes, which will
Can
mean
I
you'll
take
go
a
back to the other...
note of it?
Sorry, say again?
Can I make literal ingredients so if I go by I can get them?
You could, but you haven't come across chunk of ore yet.
Alright.
So it may not be able to be found around here. Just putting that out there.
Alright. Um, what's around me at the moment?
Well, you're in Emma's bedroom, right? The one that Emma used the first night?
Yeah.
Or were you in... Hang on. No, okay, yeah, you're
I
in
was in
Emma's one.
Emma's bedroom.
Yeah. So, this bedroom's rather dull compared to the first and last one. But got
No.
it's got cozy furnishing. It's got a little... No, it doesn't, sorry. Does not have a walk-in wardrobe. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember the little things I put up for this one.
So what are you doing, Michael? So you're not doing the ritual and now you're
I'm
just
seeing what's
inspecting your
around me
bedroom?
at the moment.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
there's nothing like
Because he's in a
really...
different room now, isn't he? Than
There's
when we
nothing
worked
really
in
in
here.
the room. Like, there's nothing
Alright.
there's not really that much in the room to begin with. You can make a perception
I'm just,
roll to find other items, but...
I'm just gonna send you a message. Where's that? You look at it
Oh
when you
fuck,
can.
where's my phone? Oh, I can't even kill myself here. This is great. Hey, can you shoot me? You, over there, can you shoot me? No, don't call reinforcements, just fucking come over here and shoot me. Thank you. A mortar works too. Yeah, try another time. I'm getting closer. This looks promising. There we go. Good job.
Just write it to me because I'm just curious.
Yeah, okay. While they're thinking about what they're doing.
Yeah, I figured that'd be the best time to ask. Like, just write me a message or... Yeah, cool, thanks.
Hang on. There you go, colours. So, come on, who's doing what?
Okay, cool, thanks.
Kitten.
Alright, so there's nothing much in the room.
Yeah, there's nothing much in the room.
So me and Jade will walk out and meet everyone in the lounge if they're there.
Okay, well, there's no one in the lounge.
Alright.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Is there anyone in the house itself?
No. So, from what you can tell, Jinx seems to be outside. And
Yeah.
you think you heard a firing kit go into their bedroom.
Alright. So there's no one really else in the house, is there?
By the way, I'm not going to say this out loud for everyone to hear, but Kit, check Messenger. It's coming. Sorry, it's coming. It's just. How the fuck did I get? I'm getting a little pissed off on my phone. There you go. Sorry, it's all jumbled up, but just the basics. Okay, so Apple, what are you doing?
I go outside and see what's around.
Oh,
Okay. I don't know, was that on purpose or by accident?
What?
No. Josh doesn't know. I would have said it out loud if Josh knew.
I think I have an idea of what's happening, but I'm not gonna say that loud.
What?
I ask her.
You can't at the moment. Read the second last line.
I have powers. How the fuck can I do anything though?
Exactly.
I can't do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Did his thingamabob malfunction and now he's that? Is that what
No.
happened? Oh, okay.
I'll tell you when you're free. Or if something else happens in the meantime. Right now I'm gonna focus on Apple and Jade.
Yeah, so we're outside and we look around.
Okay, so...
Is there
Oh,
anything
that's right, you haven't been
to
here
take?
before. So, this village reminds you of the slums from the Redwick town. So
Right.
it feels that way, but the houses still seem not richer. They seem better off than the slums. So it's the same
Right.
design where there's little stone and mostly wood, but it still
Yeah.
seems cozier than the slums where. Oh, hang on. That's actually a good point. How about you roll for that one? Sorry.
What do I have to roll?
I'll just be D20, not you. Oh, plus endurance.
D20 plus
Not
endurance.
you. Okay,
One.
hang on. I got two storylines going here. I'm going to say. Sorry, let me just deal with Ducky real quick.
Bloody hell. I got a 90 on a roll and a 2 for. For fuck's sake,
Oh, did he have disadvantage and he got a 90 and then he got a 4? Is that what you just said, Ducky?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so now back to Apple and Jade. So yeah, you recognize that this place definitely seems better off than the slums.
Alright. Let me just get my sheet up. Can I roll a perception roll?
You can, but you've already been here. Like you
Okay,
saw
then
it on
never
your way
mind.
in. You saw this area on your way in.
Um,
That's why I'm confused.
I forgot why I came here again.
Remember,
You
Michael
came.
wasn't.
You
You were
came here
controlling
for the.
Michael. Remember?
Okay, do you want me to remind you?
Sure.
You came here for ritual supplies that were supposed to be here somewhere.
Oh yeah, I honestly don't remember.
Yeah, you've got to
Um,
go talk to
Yeah,
Jinx about that.
that's
Because she's the
obvious.
one who told him about
I
it.
don't have to
So
talk to Jinx.
yeah. She's the one who brought it
I'll
up.
go.
So last time. So
Well, yeah,
I'll go
she's the one
find
that gave
Jinx.
you the ritual bowl, so that makes sense. Okay, so, um, hmm.
she's also the one who actually
Okay, yeah,
said
now
like
you
you
will
should.
need to do a perception roll,
Alright, let me.
because I kind of got her hidden away a little bit at the moment. She's not in plain sight.
But doesn't he
I
have
got
to
a
go
17.
like even to that area? Like, cause he's inside. If she's
17.
outside, he'd have to go outside. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
even
he
to
is
the
outside.
that front. Oh, okay, you went outside. Gotcha.
Yeah, he did go outside.
Is Emma still just camped outside, or is she like inside now? Or
I forgot where
I
Emma
mean, you never
was.
said.
Emma was in one of the rooms. I'd say she's
Okay.
just sleeping in there.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm not allowed to say where Emma is. Nobody's looked for her.
Okay.
And you're not there. Um, I think Ducky's trying to figure out what he's gonna do with the situation I put him in. Unless I accidentally did something to my phone. Ducky, you still there?
No, remember he had to reset his phone. He said that. Remember? He's gone
No,
okay.
I didn't hear that. Okay.
No,
Sorry,
he's
I didn't
gone
hear
to
that.
go. He's literally like restarted it and like turned it off and everything.
Okay,
He
well,
has to do like a whole lot of bullshit with his phone. So
I'll trust that he'll be back soon. Um,
that's why I was like, he should just buy a new one. Like it'd save him the trouble having to deal with this shitty one.
okay, not supposed to go this way. Noted.
Did Michael win on the
Yeah,
perception roll?
I'm gonna say you find her out back near the grindstone again. She was
Alright,
sitting up against it, and because of her size, she was actually somewhat well hidden next to it.
alright. I go up to her and thank her for teaching us how to make our blades sharper.
She hasn't
And
taught you yet. You've just got the basics.
No,
You don't
she
even have
has.
like. Oh, she taught them. Oh, okay.
It's
I remember
basic
you
for
saying
now,
like,
but that still
okay,
counts, and it's still something to be
okay.
thanked.
and I asked her if she wants to head back to where the group is at in the bush
The group
somewhere.
is here.
Is it?
Yes?
I'm away. I went and did a whole load of shit.
Yeah,
So
and you
yeah,
should notice. Um,
he didn't watch the episode, and I haven't talked to him
okay, a
about
quick
it. And
recap for you
so
then. Sorry.
no, he doesn't need it. He can go watch the episode, or he can ask me some questions himself
No,
later on.
I'm talking about their side.
Oh,
So,
okay.
remember Alderon and Rose, they went on their own adventure. You went back to Penketh with the rest of them, so Kit, Afari, Jinx, yourself obviously, and Emma are all back in Penketh, where you are.
He mostly doesn't remember because he was like dead tired, and he was like
And it
actually
was
tired in the
about 2
game
weeks ago.
also. Yeah.
No, that was last week, so.
Yeah, it was dead tired, and then we woke him up for like the part where we moved, so he might not remember it all.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, that's...
By the way, when you were at the old place, Jinx said there was more supplies over here for, just so you know.
Yeah, I already discussed that. I mentioned that like 10 minutes ago, not even. Get an elapsed time up there and I forget to use it. As
What
I
are
was
you gonna
saying,
do,
moving on.
Michael? You've been caught up basically, so what are you gonna do?
I mean, what's happening?
No, I'm not repeating it. It's his own fault.
Face palm.
He can just go without the info. It was his job to
Look,
listen.
you found her, okay? Just go from there.
Yeah, and I said thanks.
Okay, is that all
Yeah.
you're doing? Like,
Is that
are
all
you
you
just
do?
gonna stand in front of her for hours on end? Like, what are you gonna do? You
I
can't just
don't
leave
know,
it there.
maybe I
Okay,
want to stand there hours on
okay,
end.
okay. So now he's gonna annoy Jinx. Okay, on back to
I'm
Kitten. Sorry.
thinking so. Hang on. I'm actually
Maybe I want
rolling.
to ask you if she wants to. Maybe I want to ask you if she wants to play rock paper scissors. I don't know.
It would be more warrior, mage, and then something else like beast or something like that in that world. But whatever.
Back to the task at hand. Um, fucking, why you guys gotta be annoying? Huh?
Why have I got to be annoying? What do you mean?
Just you guys in
You got
general.
me.
Oh, was I annoying by recreating rock paper scissors in fantasy?
Yes, that was annoying.
I didn't even hear that.
Easy
I didn't even
though.
know you did
Whatever.
that.
I said mage and then fucking beast and then I said because they wouldn't have rock paper scissors, they'd have mage and then who the fuck's messaging me?
It's
Yeah,
alright.
hey. Didn't you restart it anyway? You said you were gonna go like restart it or something.
Well, either way, it died.
Yeah.
Restart or dead, doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, it was mage warrior then beast basically. Yeah, that's how it was gonna work. The way I see it, beast would beat mage, mage would beat warrior, warrior would beat beast. That's how I see it.
And I'm going to instantly forget about that and just ignore it.
Whatever.
Going back to the task at hand. So, if you're just. Are you serious? You're just gonna stand there looking at Jinx? Just awkwardly
No, I
standing
said, do you
there?
want to play? No, I mean,
Oh my god, he lagged out and it sounded like he said, "Do you want to fuck me?" That's what I heard. I'm not even. That's all. That's what his mic sounded like. Oh my god.
no.
For once,
What are
it's
you
the
gonna?
PSN
What are you
chat
gonna
that
do?
is inappropriate.
I know, right? I think it was. I think it was more his mic. Mine and Michael's mics don't like each other at times.
They can't hear me.
Well, they can
You're
now.
inside. You can't hear these guys. You're in a bedroom, whatever. You are.
Anyway. Well, while I wait for the indecisive one, I'm going to keep talking to you, Bucky, over Messenger.
Okay, I only have 15 minutes, you realise though,
Why?
because that's what it is on the 15th.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant IRL 15 minutes. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, I'm just gonna give you a couple of options because you're obviously new to this thing. You'll get used to it.
But like, if I'm that way, like, how the fuck do I do anything at the moment until I'm other than
There is some stuff you can do. There actually is.
Did you seriously? Are you two communicating?
Well, we are now. He hasn't told me if that's what you're wondering about. I'm just talking like anything to do with paralyzed. You can do some shit. There is some shit.
I don't think reason want you to know.
That's fine. I was just curious, you know. Because I have to deal with bloody Michael just staring off into the distance, and I can't know what's fucking going on here. So it's literally just blank, 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 like, you know.
Oh, I know what I could do. I asked James if you want to come.
Like I didn't hear a word he just said.
I asked Jinx if you want to have a staring competition.
Oh, a staring competition. You'd most probably lose, but.
No, I don't
Oh,
think
are we gonna do a roll like plus endurance, Razor?
if I do that, then I'll die.
Do you reckon that would work for a staring contest? It'd be like D20
I'm
plus
thinking,
endurance.
yeah, it would be, but I'm thinking Jinx is actually gonna stand up and say, sorry, but I got shit to do, so if you don't want training or anything, then I'm just gonna head back to my room. And she walks off.
without even listening to his response.
I can
Just
go
ignores
into
him.
more detail for you, Ducky. It's just that's your options.
Do you not want me to know? Because I'm just curious if,
I would
like, 'cause
prefer not to, considering this is happening in secret.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
I
what
know,
can
but
I do?
it's just the fact that I'm dealing with blank right now, and I can't even do anything. And
Okay, so
Michael's
I'm gonna run
just
you through that option, and you can decide whether or not you actually go with it.
Okay. I like the secret thing. Josh will fucking hate this shit. I tell you, he'll fucking hate it.
no, I'm hating it right now because I can't do anything myself, and fucking Michael's barely doing anything, and he's literally just staring off into the distance now because Jinx has left him. He's just and now it's just like blank, so you know,
I'm in my own world at the moment.
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if your world literally has blood falling from the sky.
Josh, you can hear me, eh?
Yes, I can hear you. Michael can't hear you either.
Yeah, I
Okay,
can.
can you leave the call then?
Oh, you can hear him? What? What'd you say?
Yeah, can you leave the call?
Can I leave the call?
Yes.
Whatever.
That way it'll be easy for you
You're
to
on
talk to me.
loudspeaker anyway, but whatever.
Leave the call, Josh. Josh.
I left the call. Give me a
Josh,
sec,
leave the call.
dude.
So if you mute your mic on the PS4,
Yeah, I know, but
take me off loud. There you go.
hang on. I'll send this message to you, and if we still need to elaborate on it, then I'll mute myself on PS4, and then yeah.
Okay, yeah.
At this point, I'm half tempted to make Colors my little mini GM for this session, so he can deal with Michael and I can deal with you. Because there's two different mini stories going on right now. The problem is, his only involves Jinx, and that's a problem for me.
Well, Jinx is left now, so.
Thanks. Oh, fuck that.
And I can't be a GM if he goes adventuring into the town, because he hasn't been here yet, so. Because if he finds anything new, so.
What's that noise?
There you go. Sorry it took a while. I'm not exactly copying and pasting this shit.
Can we join the call, seeing as you aren't doing
Oh
secret
no,
talk, or
wait,
are you doing
what?
secret talk?
Oh shit.
No, we should rejoin the call,
And
whatever.
if I did, like, go with it and, like, fully, like, with, like, because there's a chance, like, for not me to, like, come back to life fully. Because, like, I haven't put points into more HP.
So,
You know, could you, like, sorry, can you explain it better? Because it's hard to, like,
okay, give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna quickly mute myself.
For doing secret talk, whatever. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna stare off into the distance. Wait, Michael, what are you gonna actually do? Or are you just gonna stare off into the distance, dude?
Well, I'm gonna go out into the woods and go exploring.
You know there is a road to the town.
Yeah, and I'm gonna follow that road. When I hit the woods or the forest, I'm gonna go exploring.
Okay. You're gonna go into the forest.
Yes.
I can't do this then. If it was the city, I could do it somewhat because I've been in it, but I can't do this forest. Like
Right.
anything I'd roll for or anything like that, like I couldn't do. So. And
Right.
Thingy my boy here hasn't even told me how to GM in the first place for like stuff like monster spawns and all that, and caving and all that. So I can't even do that. So they're off into the distance. Are you still on this? I keep inviting you when I get to the main menu.
Yeah, I am. I'm just also chat.
That thing's going on for like a while now. You know what I mean? Like, it is a little bit annoying. Like, they're having a secret talk and...
Yeah. And
Yeah.
to be honest, all I heard was secret talk. I did not hear anything else, so...
Well, you can hear Ducky, and I've practically already figured out some of this. One of the major things from when I could hear him through loudspeaker. I just haven't
Alright.
figured out yet what caused it, so yeah. For all we know, they could be having a sex talk right now. They're on the call by themselves, they can video chat and everything, you know? That may be the real reason why they made me leave.
Mm.
Any longer, and like fucking 5 hours in the actual game have gone by, oh my god.
Mm.
Okay, sorry about that. Just had to explain some stuff that only relates to Kit.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell Josh shame, can?
I don't need to, he can hear you.
Oh. I can't. I mean, he's not on the call.
It doesn't matter, he can hear you.
Pick a retard.
Oh. Shame, can.
Okay, so we're back. So...
Oh, Josh, you kept sending him beforehand. I said shame, can.
Tell him I could actually hear him, and he's retarded.
Yeah, he could hear you. So... Michael, did you end up deciding on something?
Yeah. I'm
He
Yeah.
gonna
wants,
venture out into the
he
woods.
wants to go into the, he wants to follow the road to the city, and then instead of going into it, he wants to go in the forest. That's what he wants to do. Have fun with that, by the way, Michael.
Okay, then I'll just stay in the room and wait for
No,
the day to
you
pass.
can do it, you can
Hang
do
on.
it, like, it does
I'm
work out sometimes.
Okay,
It's 50-50.
shit, actually, this would happen in Secret as well. By the way, at this point, Jinx has reached the monster bedroom. But I'll get to that in a minute, because I've focused a lot on Ducky at the moment.
Oh no, you're gonna have, no, what's gonna happen is you're gonna mute your mic, and then you're gonna talk without
Yeah,
the
but,
stream
so
hearing.
I'm gonna focus on, Jade and Apple for the moment, and then I'll go back to what they're doing.
Go for it.
So you said you wanted. So you're already outside, and you wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay, so this house isn't off the main road. So, well, it is and isn't. It's off the main road through the town, but it's still on one of the streets. It's not off
Alright.
on its own like the metal house kind of was. But there's nothing else on this side of the street, bar from the shops further down. So you got the shops further down towards the river's edge, and then
Yeah.
there's nothing else on this outer edge of the town except this house.
Alright.
So to
Mark
go
one
into
of
the
them,
forest, you basically walk behind the house, not towards the town.
I walk behind the house.
Okay. So remember these forests are 6 trees deep, so you can see up to 6 trees ahead of you before they start basically creating a wall blocking your vision. And you would
What are you
be
gonna do?
heading north as you walk behind the house. Actually, technically you're heading
Alright.
northwest if you're going directly behind the house.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a pencil and mark out your general area.
Is there any way you could do a extra episode with Kit so you don't have to keep muting your mic and me and Michael didn't have to fucking just sit here in silence like
An extra episode with Kit. Maybe once Kit gets a PS4 and it's much easier to communicate clearly, then I'll do an
he
extra
said he's
episode
getting
with
one
Kit.
possibly next week, so
I know, but just for now, that's what I'm gonna say.
I'm just saying because you were like muted for like 10 minutes, you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but it's just a one-time explanation that I didn't want to say in front of you
Okay, so you're
guys
not gonna
because
mute
you
your
would
mic
understand what
again
it
in
is.
this episode to him? You're not gonna mute it again?
Oh shit, I might have to. No, I will openly say what happens after this.
No? Okay.
I'll openly
Cool.
talk about it after this bit. I just wanted to, because that was technically kind of like a meta game conversation that I didn't want to have in front of you guys.
That's fine.
Plus, it was revealing some character things that I don't want everybody knowing. It's like personal details kind of problem.
Uh-huh.
Right, so I want to be sure.
Hey, he's got an entire episode to himself right now. You have a character. Moving on. Yeah, okay, I'll go back to you then. Ducky. So, shit, okay, so you're entranced at the moment. So, yeah, I might as well explain. Kit,
Afari killed him.
no. Afari has, so Afari's canine teeth have grown, which seems to be a common thing that happens for her that nobody's really figured out yet. But she's actually pierced Kit's neck and has started draining Kit's energy through it. So Kit is currently entranced.
One question, was this against his
broken.
will, or did he offer
Yes,
this?
it absolutely was against his will.
Okay.
She had no say in the matter.
What, you mean Kit drank Afari's blood, or Afari drank
Afari's
Kit's?
drinking. Well, Afari's attacked Kit.
Okay. I get the feeling she's reading his memories.
And so what's happened is, Kit, you're entranced, so you can break free of that with an intelligence roll. Or you can just let this happen.
Yeah, embrace it.
Embrace it? Okay. So I would say About a minute after she begins, Jinx actually walks in on you. And at first she's shocked at the sight. She can't believe that this is happening.
Just people in their hobbies and looking at that position is just relationships.
And I'm gonna say Jinx actually attempts to free you of her.
Ooh.
So, hang on.
These
Strength roll
obviously.
versus
Makes
Afari's.
it out of control.
Just so you know, if this goes badly, she could pull Afari too hard and her teeth
Sever
will
your
end up
neck.
cutting you,
That's what I thought.
causing bleed stage 2, considering it's your
Even
neck
though I got,
and
even though
your
I got the role
E.
I got, is there still like roll only a reroll and which does that or would
At
that
the
be
moment,
zero?
no, because you've embraced it, you don't roll for anything. You're basically a prop at this point.
Okay.
Because you're in trance, so you don't really have a mind of your own at the moment. It's kind of locked away.
She's fucking dear, appreciate it as much as I fucking love her.
16 versus Afari's 13. Due to her age, she has disadvantage. Still beats her. Okay, so.
Please girl, fuck up.
No, okay, so she only beats Afari by 2, which means she definitely didn't sever anything. But she does successfully pull Afari away from you. And it's at this point that you snap back to reality as well. It's almost instant. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to play the scene out of my head to see who goes next.
I would assume Jinx would.
I would assume Jinx would too. Because she's just pulled Afari away. Afari was still trying to do the entrancement. Yeah, it's definitely Jinx's. So Jinx has tears in her eyes. I'm gonna start off with. And hang on. So I roll that high. It wasn't that. Yeah, you do hear this conversation. So you overhear the conversation between them about how, basically from what you gathered, Jinx used to do this for Afari. So Jinx used to offer her energy for Afari. And so she's, distraught that she's forcefully feeding off you instead.
Yeah, she was probably first with a strike kiss being like, nah, fuck you. Vampire town, bitch.
And that would probably, yeah, I'd say that takes a whole turn. So I'd say you've got next move. Because Afari's still shocked that this has happened. Again. So, oh, that's right, yeah, that's actually good on your part. Yeah, thank you for that. Hang on, so, who would answer that? I guess Jinx would answer it, still. Hang on, I can't snipe and talk to you at the same time. Yeah, I would definitely say Jinx answers you. So she explains that Afari put you in a trance, and that she was feeding off of your energy. Oh, and that you also may or may not be bleeding. Your neck may or may not be bleeding.
after she explains that the steel unique to see if I can feel blood rushing out, pouring out, or just slowly dripping out.
Okay, no perception roll required apparently, so it doesn't really, it seems to reluctantly be slowly dripping out, so despite, it seems that it didn't really hit the major artery, and therefore it's just a little bit of overflow from it that's pouring out.
Alright, so nothing critical.
Nothing critical, and I didn't mean pouring, I meant obviously dripping out.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's not even like a steady stream at this point.
After she explained that to me, after that, I quickly say, has she done this before? And how do you know about them?
Okay, so, hang on, I'm doing a trust roll real quick. You have advantage because of time spent and shit. 7, 18. Okay. You're lucky you have advantage. Okay, so Jinx explains the situation in previous circumstances. So she explains that when they were living here under Eleanor's, not really reign, but you know what I mean, like when they were living here prior, Jinx used to let Afari feed off her energy when she needed a bit of it, like a bit extra. But she never had to do it on like a daily basis or anything. However, it seems, she explains that judging by the ritual that you performed last night, and the fact that she's feeding from you again this morning, or today, means that she's probably not producing enough energy compared to what she's consuming. You guys did so you did the soul binding jade ritual, and then after that you did a blood binding ritual. Was it 2 nights ago? No, it was last night. Well, no, yeah, okay, it was 2 nights ago. Sorry, I'm thinking of... Yeah, it was 2 nights ago. Yeah, so... The blood ritual at the metal house was 2 nights ago, sorry, my bad. Yeah, thank you for that. I keep forgetting that there's a night in between them where we basically did nothing important. Very soft now. Colors, you can still hear him, right?
I'm not talking for him.
No, but you can hear him, right?
I can hear him, yeah.
Okay, good. I'm trusting you again. I feel
Well, I
like
can
it's
hear
redemption
him. I'm
time.
like perfectly fine.
Okay.
I can't actually hear him, you know.
Yeah.
But if it's in the stream, like I wouldn't know. My headphones are like really good for voices. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Moving on from the vibrating hand. Um. Either way, key points of the conversation is that she's probably consuming more energy than she's producing naturally, and Jinx doesn't know how long this could last. Hang on, let me do an intelligence roll. She says no. Judging from past experience, it's not deadly as such. the chance you've probably got a higher chance of her stabbing you to death than you do draining.
5 seasons later, she just slowly starts disappearing.
I'd say to yeah, I know all about stabbing me, Steve.
Right. I forget that she knows that too. Hang on. I feel like, nah, I guess she would still do it. That's kind of like an inside joke between the three of you at this point.
Yeah, I know. Oh, gee. Oh, come on.
Yeah, anyway.
My turn.
Hang on, sorry. I'm trying to think of when a fire would break out of it. I'm just trying to remember where a fire would break out of this, because I've had this happen before, but I don't remember how long it lasted.
Is Michael? Does Michael want to continue into the forest, or is he still
I
stuck at
assume
those
Michael
6
was just
trees?
walking until he found somewhere, so I'll tell him when he found somewhere.
Oh, okay. So he is walking. Okay. I
Yeah,
thought
he
he
was
was just
walking during this.
standing there at this time. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Ducky, go again?
I'm gonna laugh when he ends up at like far away, like so far, far away.
Josh, I see. Is very like in like shops in the mood or like signed up to the world or is she in like a demonic state?
Okay. Make an intelligence roll, and actually Jinx would be curious about this too, so she's gonna make one as well. She gets a 10.
Yeah, possibly.
Oh wait, she's got advantage.
I get a.
Gets a 3, so she gets a 10.
I got 18 something.
Somehow, and it's probably during your assassin training, you learnt about entrancement. You learnt about entrancement and how it allows you to make someone more subjectable or dull certain feelings or characteristics. And so you're aware that if you're entrancing someone and that entrancement is forcefully broken, it can leave you distort for a moment.
Oh, wait, so with Jinx, I'm pulling her off me, did they break it forcefully?
It forcefully broke it, yes.
Oh, okay.
So she's kind of like feeling the rebound from that at the moment.
Oh, yeah. I get it,
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how long it will last?
It's somewhere between 1 to 10 minutes. I rolled for 9 minutes, so just keep that in mind. I'm okay with telling you that because it's almost over anyway. So yeah, just Jinx explained that the whole consuming overproducing thing, and the she doesn't know how long it's gonna last.
Say with the consuming is that because of Jay's well, that she absorbed the other night.
Yeah, she confirms this. So she says it because of the soul consuming from the other night, that's taking up most of her energy. So to rephrase, most of her energy is being redirected to processing this soul energy into something that the body needs. Because of this process, a lot of her energy reserves are being drained. And so when she uses her abilities, which also taps into this energy reserve, like for example the ping in the forest, it's draining it even more to the point where she no longer has enough to properly process the soul, and it's fighting back. And this is hurting her internally. Well, more mentally. So she's still taking the mental damage from it, which we talked about a bit earlier. Yeah, like the whole mental damage thing. I tried to explain that to you. You seem to have zoned out.
Yeah, basically. So,
That's alright, I can always re-explain it later.
yeah, exactly, mate.
Yeah.
I suppose the big thing I was to say would be, trying to, at least, so I'm still spinning, or would be lying?
I would say you stood up, unless you got any objections.
Yeah, I do not think I don't want to fucking stand up. I think so.
Hang on, wait, what? Are you okay, you just sitting up or standing? Sitting up or standing? Just make it simple. Sitting, okay. She was pulled off strength modifier of 2. I'd say she's only like 3 feet from you. Standing. Okay, so you stand up and try to talk to a fire. Are you comforting her or just like getting closer?
Be getting closer with my hand on her shoulder.
Okay. On her right shoulder. Okay. That is actually important, thank you. Hang on. This would... Oh, that's funny. Okay, when you touch her, she snaps out of it, and she... Yeah, you're still running off the old perception roll, so... You notice that tear forms when she actually snaps back. And, she looks around the room very distraught. But then I'm gonna say with her right hand, she kinda like snaps her right hand over to her left shoulder in agony. Hang on. Yeah, okay, so as you're saying, are you okay? She falls to the ground. Still conscious. Sorry, I had to put that out there. She is still conscious.
Okay. Immediately she got, go onto my knees and onto my knees and tried to help her back up onto the bed.
Okay, yeah, and Jinx does the same and helps you get Afari onto the bed. Sorry, I'm double checking the process for this, because I know I'm gonna miss something and then it's gonna ruin it. Seems like something I would do. Yeah, okay. So, as you put her on the bed, sorry, I'm just going through this. Yeah, so as you put her on the bed, Jinx actually recognizes that she still doesn't have enough energy. And so she's going to... Hang on, I gotta remember. So she's basically gonna reveal her... She's gonna reveal her left shoulder to Afari, but I'm just trying to remember if there's a bit of clothing there or not, because I know certain parts of her
She's got a
clothing
red
have
dress.
drift.
She has a strap. If I remember correctly, you said she had a strap.
Is it? Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, so she
Red dress.
yeah, so
She just
she
moved the
basically
dress.
she
The
moves
strap
the
to the
strap
side.
up. Yeah, she moves the strap off her shoulder and kind of like not forcefully does it, but offers it up to Afari, so she puts it close to Afari's head. And yeah, I would say, hang on, D20. Okay, Afari can't resist this, and she goes back to feeding, but this time on Jinx. Except it's not. She's biting into Jinx's neck instead of shoulder, just like she did to you. That's what a fucking thought gets you. I would say this is different from when she was feeding on you. So Jinx is actually, unlike you, you were entranced. She's not, so she's actually in pain during this. Jinx is in pain.
Told you, but whatever.
What do you mean told you? Hang on, sorry, Colors said something. What do you mean told you, Colors?
When he was designing his character at the start, I told him he should get some spells.
Oh, okay, so you're talking to him.
Yeah. He can't hear me, I don't think.
No,
So,
you can't.
whatever.
Yeah, you have. You should get some sooner. But yeah, so you notice that this is different from when she fed on you because while she's feeding on Jinx, Jinx is actually in pain. But she doesn't scream or anything. She's kind of holding the emotions back, but you can clearly see it on her face. And she actually asks you in a somewhat distraught but still calm voice to leave the room. Okay, so you go
Who
out of the
asked?
room and
Was it Afari or Jinx who asked?
Jinx asked, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I thought, yeah, sorry, I mustn't have made that very clear. Okay, at this point, if you're waiting outside the room, I'm gonna swap over to Apple and Jade. You got a problem with that? Just making sure. Okay. So Michael, you still there?
Yeah.
Just checking. Back to you. Now, finally, I got a pretty high roll on this one. So, I'm gonna say, not even 50 feet in. Not even 50 feet into the forest, you actually come across what seems to be a medium-sized hole in the ground. So this thing looks about 10 feet wide, and it looks like it's a small little cabin. So it looks like you could venture into there.
No, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's gonna say anything either.
At this point, I think he's just fallen asleep again.
Yeah,
Who?
feels that way. You!
Michael, you there?
Yeah.
It's your turn!
You found something in the forest. It's a hole which
Oh.
you can go inside of if you want to.
Go inside with my sword ready.
With your sword ready? You're not gonna...
Yelling charge,
okay.
hopefully to find something.
I swear he can't hear you at times, Razor.
I know, right? And he's the one that complains about being ignored. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Sorry, just quickly updating Penkev's map because this would still be shown on the map, considering it's so close. Okay, so you charge in, or willy-nilly. You're a Dragonborn and human, right? That's your two characters?
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna be funny.
Yeah.
So, you charge into this unlit cavern, and about, I'm gonna say, not even 20 feet past the entrance, you're shrouded in darkness and don't know where the fuck you are. You don't have a torch.
I set my hand on fire.
You can do
With
damage.
what?
I am fireproof.
Yeah, he is fireproof,
go-
but
you're
with
not
what?
fireproof.
I go
You're
back in-
No, you said he's fire resistant.
Okay.
Well,
I
yeah,
go back
but...
outside, grab a stick, make
Is there any
fire, make a
sticks?
torch. Yeah, it's outside, it's in a living forest, of course there'll be
And there
sticks.
is.
You're in darkness. You don't know which way is which.
No, he
No,
know.
I followed
Yeah, but
the
he can
right
see.
route
He can
and
see the
into it.
light from the entrance.
Okay.
I just found it
Go
funny
back
that
to
you
the
charged
engine.
into a cabin with no torch.
I forgot about that. A little special, as you know. Yeah,
You also don't have night vision.
Yeah,
yeah, I don't need
exactly.
that
That's
shit.
why I asked what you were. Okay, so you go out, you find a random stick on the ground, which I'm going to roll to see how sturdy this stick is.
Sturdy enough to be a torch for a good
And
2 hours.
how do you turn it into a torch?
I make fire using other sticks in fiction.
I'm muting my mic.
Okay. Make an intelligence roll, please. And please don't fucking fail this. Fuck, I love this app. Well, it's a good app. Lets me save all my little dice rolls on the side. Aww. My money app's down for maintenance. I don't know if I have the money for this shit. You still there? Or did you mute yourself?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
still here.
Did you end up?
Yeah, so I make a torch,
How?
and then I
I
go back
asked for an
inside.
intelligence roll. I asked for an intelligence roll.
Ah, I haven't done that yet. I don't know
D20
when.
plus intelligence.
Okay. I need to go get my calculator out first because I was busy in a group chat. Where am I?
Meanwhile, I'm just over here updating my apps.
I can't find where I put my thing. Like, unlock gas. There it is. Okay. It is loading. Okay, it was a D20 plus intelligence.
Yep.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, not 20. Okay, fuck it. So apparently, and I'm gonna add this to your character sheet when my computer charges. Apparently, you took a crash course in survival in your village, and so you seem to know how to light a fire and cook basic meals over a fire. So
Yee.
you successfully make this bullshit torch.
No bullshit.
It absolutely is.
I told you I'm gonna play a different way. Make it more fun.
Yeah, I don't know if it's more fun. Kinda like the old
It
way a
is.
little bit more at the moment.
Okay, so I charge in there with my sword in one hand and my torch in the other. You're
Yeah,
in Death's Vault because I am also Latin, apparently.
hang on. Okay, so go again. So you successfully make this torch,
Yes, I charge in there.
and I'm going to say the torch will last an hour. I'll be nice to you. Okay, so you charge it. Okay, fine. And this will be considered a firelight. Well, it's him. Okay, so as you start running through this cavern, which started out as like a dirt cabin that turned into a stone one.
Wait, no, before we do that, I grab more sticks, just in case out.
Okay, you grab more sticks.
Hmm.
Now you run in.
Yes.
Okay. So like I said, it starts off dirt, then it turns into stone.
Yep.
And it seems to constantly be going deeper. It hasn't evened
Alright.
out yet. But as you're running, go ahead,
Yeah.
go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
What's that, agility?
Yeah, it's agility. It's D20 plus agility. Plus,
Won't it will be
sometimes
funny? Won't it will be funny?
no, it won't be perception because you can't actually see where you're going. Um,
No, I'm saying, won't it will be funny?
what will be funny?
I get in that 20.
That would be
Hey, I did too!
funny. Wait, you got a nat 20 twice in a row? Sorry if I don't believe that.
I wouldn't blame you.
Alright, fine, gentleman's honor. You got a nat 20.
No, remember, it does that glitch. You make us redo it. You always make us redo it.
I
Always.
swear we have this.
You do.
Fine, yeah, redo it.
You made me redo it.
Want me to redo it?
Yeah, to be fair.
Oh,
But thanks, you made me redo it.
Meanwhile,
need to
I'm
get one
here
now.
updating my credit card information. Because I'm bored.
I got a 15.
Okay, 15.
I prefer my nat 20.
Nah, I'm gonna say nothing happens. So you keep running. What?
Another truck. He fucks over. There's a boulder. There's a rock. There's a turtle.
There's something in his way. No. Okay, so as you
No. Here's a combination. He trips over a mini boulder.
you run for 5 minutes until it eventually evens out of it, and you're able to run a bit faster now. Well, you're able to run at full speed without having to worry about tripping over. And then you go
Can I do
another
a perception
30
roll to
feet.
see if there's any all around me?
Yeah, you absolutely go.
I'll do that. Perception roll.
Oh fuck, it's a turtle. Flies all the way down.
I got a 22.
22. Okay, so it was perception roll for what? Specifically?
Nat 20 to check if there's all around me.
Or, okay. Um, good point. Not the point though.
I'm back.
Um, so I wasn't expecting you to look for ore right now. I'm going to
Oh, okay.
say no.
Because I was in a
You do
cave
not
and
find ore in this cabin. This is not fucking Minecraft.
do I
Well,
find
if
anything
anything.
else?
In the first place, even if you found ore, you can't pick it up. You can't even get it without a
Um,
pickaxe.
so you
I can
find
smash the wall
So,
with my strong fist.
no, not at this point.
Alright.
At this point, you do not find anything.
I continue to adventure along the cave.
Okay, so as I was saying, you get about 30 feet in after it evens off, and you
Hmm.
notice that, and the cabin seems to split in four different uh, paths.
Yeah.
So you got a path going to your left. You got, yeah, just
Go
name a
straight.
straight. You can't. Straight puts you
Can't I?
right in between path 3 and
Right.
4. Right? Dead right? Or
Yeah.
kinda right?
Yeah, right. Just dead right.
Technically, he could
Dead
use
right.
his flame ability and just melt the rock, but that'd be a waste. If he's really dead
right.
set on going, you know what I mean?
Okay, so
Mate, I'm just gonna check something. My strength is 6. Can I do a D20 strength so I can break through the rock?
okay, fine, go for it. This is gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Opens it up. There's 50 million
Are you
fucking
charging
beasts
it
in
or are
there.
you trying to like punch it?
Punch it on One Punch Man.
Okay, you're
No,
trying to
charge
punch
it, mate. So if there is something in there, you at least have a running start, you know, to get
I got
past it.
19.
No, fuck. Okay, I kind of want to give you a disadvantage, but that's unfair. So you go up and punch in between. I'm going
Well,
to
technically, he has abandoned the group, so you can do some stuff, you know.
No, I'm
Technically, he has.
not being unfair. So you walk up and punch this part of the wall, and so it's in between the two middle paths, right?
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, just double checking. And as you punch this wall, you start to hear rocks shifting above you. Now I want you to make another
Yeah.
acrobatics roll.
I
He
can
took
see
our
everything.
idea of the boulder. Fuck yeah, the boulder's
Wait, I wasn't
coming in
listening.
now.
Wait, what's this about a boulder? I wasn't listening to you guys.
We'll keep up traps like boulder,
I got a
turtle, and then I
21.
said, let's add it all together.
21,
Small
really?
boulder trips Michael.
So,
He lands head first.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no.
literally got it.
so you know,
This is like a bullshit roll somehow.
so you notice that
Goddamn.
rocks above you start shifting, and you start
Hmm.
to. So you notice that it's basically gonna cave in. So at this point,
Yeah.
you can choose to run back the way you came, or you can run
You
into one of the four
stupid
paths.
motherfucker. Yeah, and potentially die in one of them. This is a 25% chance of death.
I'll one back outside.
Okay, so you're running back up. That's a definite. You're running at half your normal
Yeah.
speed back up because it's technically uphill. And so,
Wouldn't he also
Yeah.
be carrying Jade because she's slower than him?
that's right, Jade is slower than you.
I totally forgot she was with me, to be honest. That's why I did all
I
this,
feel
I thought
like
it was
I
just
should.
me.
I feel like I need to
we have
take
to go
Jade
back
away
into
from
the
you.
acrobatics check again.
No,
'cause
it's fine.
Thingamabob.
It's fine.
Okay,
It's fine.
okay.
I feel like taking Jade away from you. You're so fucking negligent, and that's being
Man, I
nice.
just totally forgot about today. I totally forgot about today. That's all.
Okay, I guess this all comes down to my rolls now.
Yeah, can my bullshit rolls. I need to refresh my calculator.
She was dragged into this.
I swear, I'm gonna get nothing but ones or twos.
Okay,
Oh wait, doesn't he have to do a strength check to see if he can even pick her up?
oh yeah, are you gonna try pick her up?
Because if not, she might die from being too slow.
Mm, fine.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, doesn't he
you,
have to do a strength check?
yeah,
though?
do a strength
Or
check.
you just let him?
You know what's on the turn? Yeah. What happened, right?
Oh, I already know what's coming.
This also would slow him because you know what I mean. Like if he
Yeah,
fails,
I-
it would slow him down.
I already know
What
what's
I'm saying?
happening.
I got a 9.
Oh.
Okay, you
He
not
stumbles
only
and they both
fail.
fall.
You not only fail to pick her up, attempting to has wasted part of your time, And you notice that medium-sized rocks are now coming down the slope that you're trying to walk up. Or run
Can I
up.
Are you
punch
gonna
another hole through
retry,
the
or are you
wall?
gonna leave her behind?
So, yeah.
If you break another thing, you could just make this. You could just make the whole thing collapse, like right now, dude. Like you've literally broken the structural integrity of the cave. That's how it works.
Fucking hell.
I'm thinking.
You can pick
Wait,
her up, you can leave
later.
her, or you can like.
I love how
Later.
yeah.
The
Why does Jennifer
maple.
be stuck with them? That's not
Would
fair.
that work?
She's still a bunny.
Yeah, but because she's almost dead, or like about to die, would it evolve?
Fuck no, it hasn't even got any experience in
First of
battle.
all, meta. Second of all, considering we're already on the meta path, which I will be taking into consideration. Seriously, like, yeah, okay, let's say for a second it does evolve, and we already know what it evolves into, because I'm not very good at keeping that a secret.
It's still going to die. It can't
It's
survive
going
this.
to, it's going to weaken the structural integrity even more.
And you will die. But now you'll have the dragon killing you instead of the. Yeah.
The dragon will protect you
really-
for the moment, and you will suffocate down there with the dragon. Either way.
Wait, could I? Wait, no, I can't need material for that.
Oh, it's actually the
Would I
word.
be able to slice the rocks in half, making them go past us?
Okay, right, sure, but that's okay.
Okay, first of all, you need to make
You
yet
can't. No,
another.
this is his own fault. You can't just let him evolve
Hang
because you
on,
broke
shut
the
up.
wall.
I'm going
That's
to.
just so
I'm going to
unfair.
force you, because you did a strength check. You now have to redo your acrobatics if you wish to run back up. If you tried to slice him in half, first of all, I'd have to ask what weapon you're using. Second of all, it would be a performance check.
And if he uses Spurs, it would break it. And then fucking Minecraft.
Can I use my get to
Sorry,
Kentu just to cut through the whole mountain itself?
Do you want to try it?
What does he want to try? If he gets a nat 20, can he cut the whole
He's
mountain in half?
katana thing.
Oh, okay.
They can use the sword and go try and slice it in half.
Let's
Oh.
do this, come on!
Are you
Come on,
seriously
Strap.
trying?
Ah!
What?
Guess what I got.
Let me guess. Nat 20 when you're trying to cut through the mountain.
No, 21.
Fuck's sake.
21. And what are you trying to do? You're trying to run uphill and slice the rocks that are getting in your way?
You're still left behind Rose because she's slower than you. You do know that, right?
No,
Jade.
she's with me. Jade's
No,
with me.
she's slower than you. For every
I'll
for
do
every for every 2 feet you go, she'll only go up 1.
I'll do another strength check to see if I pick her up again.
But you can't. You're cutting rocks. How can
Yeah,
you
you're
pick her up
currently-
and cut rocks?
I got
You've
2
already-
hands.
You've already decided
Yeah,
to run through cutting rocks. And by the way, I'm making it a two-handed thing. So you're using your
fine then.
katana
If
two-handed
you
to cut
wanted to
these
carry
rocks.
her underhand, you would have disadvantage, you know, because she's heavy right now. She's got like full-on
Right.
armor, shield, like, you know.
Wait,
What
no.
if you just fucking roll her like this? Fuck, he's hate that shit.
I can't wait to see how
Would
it
a
goes.
lava spray be able to melt the rocks?
I
Well,
dare
at least
you
he
to try
finally
that.
thought of what I mentioned earlier. God.
I dare you to try that.
What's he trying?
He's trying to use lava uphill.
What?
Oh, I feel bad for killing you now.
This might be the end of Michael, everyone. Like, he won't even have Jade. He'll have to start at level 1
Holy fucking
and
shit.
everything.
I always feel
So
like
how do I
this
do
is
my lava
half
spray?
planned on your own. Fine, fuck, where did the lava spray go? First it's accuracy.
Accuracy, that's agility,
It's
ain't
a
it?
no. Accuracy is nothing. It's just
No.
D100.
Oh, do I need that?
D100 value. Okay. I got a 92
Okay,
somehow.
that's pretty good. And then it's an AOE. So the
An
rest doesn't matter.
AOE.
The rest doesn't matter. So what are you doing with it exactly?
Escaping. I'm escaping, that's what.
How?
You're leaving Jade
Be a
behind?
bit more
Is that what you're doing?
Fuck,
specific.
Carlos, I will shove you down this hole and leave you to do something.
Be a bit more specific, please. Are you using it uphill to? I thought you were cutting rocks and now using lava spray. Desperate
I'm
times,
confused,
I know, but fuck.
I'm confused, I'm in a hole.
Wouldn't he have to take his
You're not
sword
even
and put it away to
collapsing.
use his
Yes, yes, he
lava?
would. Yes.
And he still has
That's why
rocks
I don't
falling on
get
him
it.
because the structural integrity.
I don't get the lava spray. I honestly don't. Your best case scenario is that it pours back down on you and kills Jade.
How the fuck is that best case scenario? That's worst case, you bastard.
Nah, fuck off. Worst case, it kills both of them.
Yeah, well, as long as Jake's okay, it's the main thing.
Basically, Razor's decided either one of them's gonna die,
Or both of
or
them.
they come up with a good plan. Or they come up with a good plan, basically.
He's got one chance to make it out of this alive, and I don't know if he's thought of it.
No,
Probably not.
I doubt he is.
You've got one
Speaking
chance,
about
but
it.
I'm not allowed to say what it is.
Like, yeah. Don't let Josh say either.
Josh will probably
I'm
end
not
up
going to.
saying it as just like a little suggestion.
No, I've come up with plenty of, you know me, Razor, I've come up with several different things he could do to survive this, but I'm not gonna tell him any.
Will these rocks kill me if they land on me?
It wouldn't just be rocks, it'd be rocks.
Like,
it'd be
yeah,
plural.
if one of these hit you, it would probably stun you and the rest will come. So,
Think of it like basically you're having 10 million rocks falling on you because you're in a cave underground, you know? And yeah, think about that.
I'm just thinking.
Wait, can I write you a quick message, Reza? I want to ask
yeah,
you
how about
something.
you do that?
I'm not telling you. I'm curious because this might actually screw something up you had planned for one of them. So just
Go
don't
on.
say it out loud.
Yeah,
but
definitely check Messenger. Go on.
But don't say it because it'd be just an instant pass for him, maybe. That.
I can't hear this stupid fucking thing.
Yeah, sorry.
That's so good. This sounds so fucking stupid as crack up.
Michael's still trying to
I'm
figure
literally
out how
gonna
he's
write you
getting
a
out this.
scenario, and I'm gonna laugh because he's not gonna use
I'm
it.
just trying to think how the fuck he got into this mess in the first place. And why I thought it was a good fucking idea.
Right?
Like, he's played Minecraft, he thinks the fucking shit's just gonna blow off no matter what he does. Or is it he's played 7 Days to Die, and he knows that if you do far, it fucks up on you.
Actually, it's funny you mention that. Quickly, just the 7 Days to Die. I've never had a cave in. Like, I've intentionally tried to do it to have like a sinkhole in my base. I can't do it. I can't get it to cave in.
It's not that hard.
I can get buildings to cave in. I can't get a fucking mine to cave in. It's weird.
Mine basically is just like over quite a wide area and then go up a wee bit, but not too high, because then just like all just like takes that and just take on like all the corners on all sides.
Yeah, but usually for buildings, if you build out more than 5, it collapses. But I've got a 20 by 20 hole that isn't collapsing.
There you go. Just tell me just say yes or no. Like yes, if they would survive, no if they wouldn't.
Like with the hole, do you mean like the hole goes straight down and it's 20 by 20 like circle, or is it more like the hole?
No, it's an uneven circle because I've been using the auger to level up my um
Yeah.
that the skill that's tied to the auger.
So you just
Would I be able to?
That would not work, colors.
Would I
And
be
did
able
you
to
see
use
what I
those
did?
sticks that I
It
that
wouldn't
I've got to
really.
use it?
So
Yeah.
Yeah, I
say this
saw.
about the sticks.
Yeah.
Would I be able to get the sticks and use them as support beams?
No. Fuck no. You got sticks. You didn't get fucking
No.
branches.
Yeah, no. Besides
If you
that,
had
it's
some rope,
caving
you
in
could
from
like,
up above.
you could tie them up and everything, but the only way you
What
could
was that,
survive it is
Michael?
if you had rope on you. You could tie them up, and if a rock fell, it could maybe survive because it would the force of it would put the branches to go outwards. You know what I mean, Razor, and it could catch it. But
Either
that's just
way,
like on a
it still
a
traps
very
him down
rare.
there. It still traps
Yeah,
him
he
down there.
can't. Yeah,
How about this? I teleport out with Jade.
you
How are you
can't
gonna
teleport, can
teleport?
he?
I
Can he
just did.
teleport?
How are you gonna teleport?
I'm gonna.
He's
I
trying.
believe hard enough for me to teleport.
Ooh, he's trying. Ooh, he's trying. Good luck with that one.
But then
First
I'll
of
do
all.
an honorable Japanese death. I'll stab the sword into my chest.
Seriously? I love how this
Run
is the
and leave
first.
her, or you
As
could
I
pick
said,
some
this
stuff
is the
up and
first.
run.
This is the first like cave slash dungeon you guys have come across, and
And
you're
he
forcing
instantly
it
goes
to
and punches the
collapse.
wall in between two passages. That is so retarded because instantly that's going to cause it to collapse. You only do it on walls, remember? A Razor, never between two passages.
Well, you shouldn't even do
Especially
it
when
on
they're
walls.
diagonal ones. Nah, but like,
It was really deep sometimes.
Fuck. I love the situation you got yourself in. This is why we
Can I
don't
chop
have
Jade
many
out?
dungeons. You're gonna have to pass
Like,
another
can I
check,
just chop
Jeff?
the...
I'm slightly annoyed that we gave the only dungeon that we may get for 20 episodes to this retard. No offense, and he's gonna kill himself in it and lose it for us because we're not gonna be able to get in there.
You can
And
go
we
Oh,
don't
by the
know
way,
where it is.
while this argument's going on, Kit, you notice that you start to hear what sounds like stone masonry construction outside the house. Sorry, but I gotta throw that out
You know
there.
you guys can, like... You know you guys can, like, come and help, right?
No, I can't. It hasn't been time enough. I'm still traveling.
No, it's not the cabin. It's not like you hear actual like carpentry and stone masoneries.
Remember, the forge is being delivered. Remember,
I got a
the
24.
forge.
It might be the forge. Maybe you should go check.
I got a 24.
24 for trying to throw her up. Okay, so
Yeah.
you successfully pick, I can't believe I'm saying this. You successfully pick up Jade.
This slows you down again. He's most probably got a
Yeah, but
time
at least
limit
she's
on how
out.
long you'll survive. So now you have to do another acrobatics check, like endurance, to even get out of this place. Like think about it.
Mm.
Wouldn't he, Razor? Because he'd have to do the acrobatics to see if he trips and stumbles, and then the endurance to see if he can actually hold her all the way. Wouldn't he have to do that, Razor? Yeah, I am.
Um, fuck,
I
sorry,
haven't seen anything written.
I can't
I
say
can
this
hear.
without laughing.
I know.
Might have to message it if I can't.
If you message it to me, I'll say it with a glorious
Yeah,
voice,
okay.
depending on what it is. Okay, I'll do it.
Mm.
Come on, I'm waiting. I'm not talking to you, Ducky. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, that's from picking her up? Oh. Everyone at home, I have some saddening news to tell you. Apple accidentally throws Jade into a falling rock. She is knocked out cold. They both die in the landslide.
Okay then.
You're gonna have to make a new character. Plus, your character
Looks
is
like
very
I'm going to
linear
bed.
in the first place.
It looks like I'm going to bed. Good night.
Good night,
Good
Michael.
night.
I'm sorry I couldn't say that without laughing.
Can I ask, how long did all of that have to take? You know, because usually a rock side isn't that quick. You know, he's got some time. So
He had a fair bit of time at the start, but he kept fooling around and wasting
no, I
time.
meant like in real life. Like, what's the time? You know, like in the game. Like,
Oh, so that would have
is
been...
it like?
They would have spent a good 10 minutes just essentially arguing about what to do. And
Okay.
by the time they actually decided to throw him, it would have been a good 15 minutes after the landslide started.
Do you want to do some argument? Because I think I can pull up a Michael argument.
I don't care.
No? Okay.
That's
So
how the
10
dice
minutes and then
rolled.
what? Okay, so 10 minutes and then what?
And then it's just he's overpowered by the amount of rocks that are falling on him, and he essentially gets trapped and dies, suffocates, just like that. Sorry, bye bye, Michael. That's both characters died in about 10 seconds of each other.
Does the familiar survive? Just out of curiosity.
Um, no, it's tied to the. It does, but it can't be recalled because obviously its master's dead.
Okay. I thought maybe later on I might be able to recall it.
As soon as I saw the dice roll and the luck got down to a nat 1, I was like, I just couldn't hold it in. I couldn't stop
Well,
laughing, as you guys
technically, you
know.
could keep one of them alive because he threw Jade by accident, you know?
He
So he
threw-
could have thrown her far enough away. and
Well,
she got
that's the
knocked
thing.
out.
Like the luck roll that I did threw her into a falling
for it.
rock.
Is it because he got such a high strength? Yeah.
It was
I
such a
see.
high strength combined with the fact that the luck score that I rolled for that situation was a nat 1.
Yeah.
I swear, that's the first time I've seen two characters controlled by the same person die
the
within
thing
10
that
seconds of each other.
I was talking about the shield and the sword. Would it stop it for a few seconds? Like, would they have a few seconds extra time?
Yeah, but that's about it. Ultimately,
No,
they were
he could
getting
then-
trapped
he
by the
could then-
landslide.
He could then land a lava, a small circle that they could fit into, and just like, you know, he could have.
Either way, they're trapped in there with the landslide.
I know, but I'm just saying.
The ultimate.
All I'm saying is he could have dug out with his sword.
They
very,
had
very
one.
slowly.
They had one chance essentially to escape that, and they didn't even
Wouldn't
think
my
of
thing
taking
that I
it.
just suggested then have worked too?
No, because you'd still suffocate. It comes down to how much rock. You gotta remember, I didn't say exact measurements during the actual adventure, but essentially they went down a fair bit.
I know,
Like,
I'm just
it was
talking
a
about like if you
it was
lava
a
underneath
good-
you, leaving some space for you to stand on, and then like just hop in. He could hop in, like, you know.
Yeah,
He
but it
would've
would
left
still.
Jade to her death.
It would.
he would've
Yeah,
survived.
first Jade would die, and then he
Yeah.
would eventually suffocate because he wouldn't be able to dig out in time. Ultimately, though, it's just.
So that only took 10 minutes, really? Just 10 minutes, or was it like?
Yeah, it was rather quick because of how strong he was when he punched the fucking wall.
Okay.
And how stable the area was to begin with. Like that
Michael
acrobatics
fucked up.
roll.
That's a first. Wow, 100% good job.
No, like, the...
I'm reading the chat.
Yeah, so... But that's the first I meant both characters dying almost simultaneously. I've never seen that.
He's gonna have to make new character now, level 1. What are you gonna put it at? Level 1, level 2? Like what?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know yet. We'll see if he actually wants to
'Cause-
rejoin, because he does, like, sometimes he seems interested, sometimes he doesn't. And I'm not going to say whether or not he should or shouldn't be here, because honestly, I don't mind having him here. And I can also understand if he doesn't want to continue. The main thing here, the main thing is just definitely can't use Apple or Jade anymore. Which sucks, because I actually worked to,
I wish I could have. I
put a
wish.
fair
I
bit on
wish like
Jade.
I could have gotten there, earlier, because I could have. I could have heard it and gone near, because I was in the forest, you know, so I could have.
No, you're on the other side of town, though. They went northwest.
Yeah.
You're coming from southeast.
Yeah, they should have
Literally
gone south
exact opposite.
in the first place. They should have gone south, you know, instead. If they had gone south, like I could have eventually got to them, you know.
Hey on, Dougie. Sorry, I can barely hear you, man. What did you say? If you could reach them, but I wouldn't. I don't think you're going to reach them.
Plus,
Just
what are you
putting
even
that
going
out
to
there.
do? What's he even gonna do in a rock slide? What's Kit gonna do?
Yeah, so that's a good point, Kit. What are you gonna do when it's a rock slide? You're going up against a rock slide here.
Isn't Afari still distorted and weakened at this time?
Yes,
Slash
absolutely.
feeding on Jinx, so
Yeah.
they can't help and just be Kit. So what would Kit do?
Either way, we're back to Kit now.
Yeah.
By the way, I'd say it's about 2 p.m. And so, just for time reference, this is a fair bit after Alderon's visit to the assassin hideout. Just for people wondering, like, the time difference between the two. Okay, so I gotta turn you up.
The funny thing is, if I was Michael, I would have got Jade to pray to a god. Not him, Jade. just Jade, you know? Because it might have listened. She's pure of heart, you know? Mostly. She's
She
nice.
was.
Like...
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Oh no,
it's
not to
always a
save
possibility.
him, just to save Jade, you know?
It's
Save
always a
Jade.
possibility, but
Like,
either way, Jade and Apple
I know.
both gone.
Yeah.
May they rest in peace.
I was wondering
if
he, I was hoping he said Jade prays to God, but then or like
Okay.
to just praise.
Try now, Kit.
And then he just says himself.
You could check it.
He's not. You haven't got him on loudspeaker again, by the way.
I know. I can't. I can't because I can't hear him and have him on loudspeaker anymore. He's too soft.
Kid asks, "Is my baby okay?"
It's okay.
I can't hear him now. He's not close enough.
I heard you open the door and peek in. Is that correct? No. Knock on the door. Okay, knock on the door and ask if you come in.
Stuff the stuff, and it gets their attention, ends the ritual.
What?
Prematurely. I know that wouldn't happen, but like, you know what I mean? Like, they take their attention off, you know?
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
It
but I am gonna
just
ignore
imagine
that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know I speak of hypothetical, me and Ducky do at times.
Yeah.
We like to do the hypothetical.
So I'm going to say you hear Jinx yell out from the other side that they're not finished.
Can we time skip to when they are finished?
Okay, so yeah, now we can do a time
There's
skip
no one
if
else.
you guys
There's
want.
no one else. Okay.
As long as okay, I got 3 confirmations, so we're doing it.
Free?
Well,
Oh, you mean yourself?
I am one. Yeah, I am one.
Yeah.
So we're doing a time skip. So I would say it was 2. It's now around 9-ish. So 7 hours later, Alderon, you arrive in town.
Nice.
So if there's no,
Can I sense their deaths? Can I do a roll to sense their deaths?
hang on.
Please?
So
Can I do a roll to sense
just
their
to
deaths?
clarify,
Through the magical force.
just to clarify.
Yeah.
So if you do nothing, Kit, the time skip will go for 7 hours and end on Alderon. Okay, so you're sitting at the door for 7 hours.
Oh, Kit, do you... Oh, wait,
Okay.
I'm gonna unmute him real quick. Give me a sec. I'm gonna ask you. Wait, Kit, you should do what I'm doing and try and sense if they died, you know, with the force. Like, do a roll for it, so we can sense that they passed on, you know what I mean?
Come on,
Yeah? Because
guys.
you would have, like, you would have some connection to death because of your resurrection, and I would just be magic. Can we have a roll?
Fine. I'll let
Yeah?
you both roll.
What do we roll? What are we
Um,
rolling? What do we roll?
D20 plus intelligence.
18 plus 5, 23.
23. Nah, 20.
You
Fuck's
rolled a
sake.
nat 20.
Okay, Kit. Oh, actually, Alderon, redo yours at disadvantage, please. Kit,
Okay. I don't know why.
because your magic's
Nat 20?
different. Okay, well, you still take the lower version. So Kit, Jade, and Apple. And as for
There's no other way we'd find out, you know? That's why I
and
wanted to get this roll out of the way.
as for you, Alderon, you suspect that
Yeah?
something has probably happened to him.
Like,
But
I get like... I get like a magical omen just happens, like, at the
yeah,
same time,
like
you know?
you feel as if your magical brother Apple may have passed, and I don't obviously I
He
don't
wasn't
mean
my brother,
biological.
but...
Shut up.
Yeah,
Obviously, I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
mean biological. I mean brothers in arms, or in this case, brothers in magic. But that's what I
Yeah.
mean.
I'd done some combos with him, but accidentally, you know, throughout the series. So it could work. Brothers in Magic, I guess. It could work.
Well, you
It could
guys
work.
used to be on the same pirate ship, so
I know, but we never said we were friends. We just said we were work colleagues,
no, but
remember?
yeah, but still, you gotta
I
put
know.
personal feelings aside if you're gonna do that.
I know. So, I, just for the fun of it, because we need to find another one, because he just fucked that shit up, I'm now gonna go into the forest.
Seriously?
And I'm joking. You wouldn't let me.
Yeah, please be joking.
I really want to because we need a dungeon. Like he just fucked our only one over. You know, it's just dead. You know, at this point. And unlike him, I wouldn't go in there with just myself.
Yeah, this time you've still got your three assassins, which by the way didn't agree to a dungeon crawl,
I know,
and Rex is also there.
I know,
Don't forget about Rex. Oh yeah, so quick
I
recap.
know.
Quick
Me,
recap
Rex,
now that we're
and Rose
here.
could take on a full dungeon. I reckon, like the lower levels, not like the early levels, you know, and then like the
A
we come
quick
back.
recap for people that
Yeah.
didn't watch 6.5. You basically set up some trade. Well, you became partnership with Redwick Trading Company, and you explored some of your ties with them now, and
Mhm.
basically learnt what it means to be contracted with them to some extent. And
Yeah. You still
holy
haven't told
shit,
me all that. Like
yeah,
what
well, it
I've
still
been doing.
hasn't become relevant yet.
Cool.
As as for everything else,
Mhm.
you basically went after the river monster that destroyed your boat. Uh,
Yeah.
with
And I
with some
killed
hired
them.
help, with some hired help that did most of the damage.
Yeah. I didn't do terrible damage though, you know.
No, you didn't.
It was,
You held your own. You held your own.
we could have done it with two assassins and me and Rex, basically, like in
Yeah,
rows. We could
pretty
have
much.
done it, basically.
Pretty much. Depending on rolls, though, it always comes down to luck, which is why
Yeah.
can't help to have more people.
I know, but it would have been the same things for me and Rex, is what I'm getting at. So,
Possibly.
that's what I was doing.
Anyway,
Well, if we went back in time, it wouldn't change the whatever.
it would for Rex. There'd
It
be
would?
there'd be less rolls in between Rexes.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Anyway, the southwest was it south?
Yeah,
No, southeastern. Sorry, road in.
I'm in the town now. Yeah.
Yeah, so you cross the bridge into town.
Okay, cool. I then say I'm in the town. Yeah. So like.
Yeah, you've come in.
Okay.
You've come in from like the
Okay.
bottom end, essentially.
I say thank you for the service, assassins guild. Yeah, guild. I guess I can say that. And
Yeah.
then I say that should be fine from here. And then I say,
Okay.
come on, Rex, we're gonna go back to. We're almost home. Well, not home. I guess we're almost
You-
there. Does he see it as his home? I don't know. Whatever. You
Why
haven't
don't you
talked
ask?
about that, you know.
Why don't you ask?
I won't ask. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's-
So, the three assassins wave goodbye to you and do a little different.
Four. Four. Sorry.
No, three. Remember, one stay behind. Four.
Oh
So
yeah.
three.
I thought he only stayed behind like for a little while.
No, he'd like permanently stay behind.
I swear I shrunk their thing, but I guess not. Cool.
No, you shrunk yours, not theirs.
Okay.
But no. So they wave you goodbye. They wave goodbye to you, and they do a different wave for Rex, but it's essentially the same meaning, which you gather. And then Rex is gonna ask you to lead the way. Oh, but they don't go back the way you came. They actually go into town to the south.
Okay, cool. I am just for the fun of it. I'm gonna go to the maid shop.
The maid shop.
Yeah, might as well. See what happens.
Okay, so you walk up to the major shop to find that it is closed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 9 p.m.
I guess whatever. Give me a second. I need to just realize something. Yeah, there we go. Much better. So I now go back to the base.
Okay.
And I basically lead Rex there, and then once we get to the thing, I part ways, and I go off to hide in my tent.
Oh, so you're not going inside? Okay.
Not yet.
Okay,
Not
so
yet.
you leave Rex at the front of the HQ, and you got plenty of area to pick from. So just pick an area.
I'm
like
gonna
how
let
close-
you choose an area that's just randomized, and remember, I don't want it too close to the house.
Okay. About 30 feet away.
Basically 40 because I can see that distance. So
Okay, 40 feet away. Inside tree line, just outside of tree line, middle of nowhere,
I'm
middle of
leaving
the
it to
field.
you to figure out. Remember, it's invisible.
I'll put you
and
just
I'm
on.
leaving it to you.
I'll
so
put
that
you
there's-
just on the edge of the tree line then, so you got plenty of room to set up, but you're
Okay.
still really close
I
to
don't want you
trees.
telling Kit, but whatever.
Well,
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
if Kit went looking for you, I would class it as metagaming, because as far as
Okay, cool.
he's concerned, you're not even in town.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now is the door open, like for the base?
Kit, is the door open?
You would know because Kit
Well,
is
Jinx
inside.
didn't leave it open. Kit, did you open the door? The front door? Okay, so no, it's
No,
closed.
Michael did. Remember?
Oh, that's
He never
right.
said he
Yeah,
closed it.
I would say he left it open, knowing him and the way
Okay.
he barged out.
I write a quick note down, and I just say that I'm back, and I just leave it on the table or whatever they have in the main area. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. So you leave it in plain
Yeah.
sight in the main area.
Yeah. And then it comes back.
Okay. And yeah, Rex heads inside. So, Kit, you would hear this. You hear the front door open, and you hear the voice of a. Hang on.
Wouldn't the door still be open? Because Rex. I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
close
So
it. Was the
no, but you. So I'm trying to think of what type of voice Rex has. I forgot.
gentlemanly? Hello,
It,
dear sirs and madams.
right.
Hello,
It
dear
is.
sirs and
It is a
madams.
gentleman's
Yes.
voice. It's very gentlemanlike. So
Yeah. It would be a little
I'm
bit
gonna.
deep because he is a big
Yeah, I'm gonna
man,
say.
you know.
I'm gonna say a bit deep. But either way, you hear someone with this voice who actually sounds familiar. Um, basically say,
They never
"Hello,
talked
is
to him.
anybody home?"
Remember?
Yeah, he overheard
They
them.
never talked.
He overheard the Yes, they did. They talked directly.
No, I mean Kit and Thingamabob
Kit
never
and
talked.
Rex talked directly.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, they did. Which James who didn't hear. Gotcha. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I know. I was there in spirit.
You were yeah,
And in what?
and
Yeah,
in
spirit.
familiar.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I'm guessing you
So
want to
what are you
lead
gonna do?
that conversation.
You heard well how does he respond? What's he say when he's at the door?
When he's at the door. What do you mean?
Because it's open.
Yeah, the door is
Remember?
open, so
So
he just walks right in
he's
and
coming
says
to the
hello.
house, right? Oh, that's a little ungentlemanly, but whatever.
Well, yeah, exactly. It doesn't have to be gentlemanlike here.
Wouldn't the best thing to do would be to just shout out and say anyone home or something like that, or
It would be if he was like you, but shocker
I'm
he
just
ain't.
asking because you just said I'm just saying.
I understand. I understand your concern, Colors, but don't worry, I already know my character. Okay?
Okay, you seem to have forgotten his voice, but it's okay.
Well, okay, that's a bit different. There's actually a
Okay.
story behind that, but it's metagaming
Well,
if I tell
you
you.
did do the voice in general, like you did a full on voice and everything, so you should know it.
Yeah, but it's a bit different now. Um, yeah, and by the way, you're not close enough to hear the different voice. So I'm still getting away scot-free here. Anyway, moving on. So, no, but just for viewers, his voice is very different this time, and so is his language. Both verbal and physical language are different now. Fuck. That was way too much effort. Um, so,
He was
so,
talking about a Far Cry, most probably.
yeah, I finally got the Deliver Us from Evil achievement, which is for getting half of the outpost. Now I gotta get the other half. Um, no, but so just for viewers' sake, his voice is very different this time, unexplainably. Um, okay, so yeah, you said you were gonna start a conversation with him. You're leading, right? Yeah. Wait, you're outside the front door. Why are you outside the front door?
He's outside Afari's
Oh,
bedroom,
so
is
you
what he meant.
Yeah, so you're outside from a forest bedroom like I thought you were, but you can see through to it. No, you can't. Sorry, no sightline. No sightline. Yeah, you hear him. So you can, yeah. Okay, so you get up and walk over, say hello to see who it is. And you see that it is, you
I swear
see
you
that
said
it's the man
secretly to see
from,
who it is.
you see it's
Did you
Rex
say
from the forest.
Did, you should
Hang
remind him that he did last time. Guy.
on. You could ask him. Okay, considering I'm playing the part of Rex, colors, can you please?
Please what?
No, fuck it, don't worry about it. So Kid asks,
I
Rex,
can talk. I can talk as bloody Kit, but he needs
yes,
to put
please.
it closer to his mic.
Well, I heard
He
it
needs to put his
perfectly.
mouth
How did
closer.
you not?
I couldn't hear it over the plop 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 of the piss. I couldn't hear it over the piss.
Well, I'll tell you if that's the case. Um, well, I'll tell you if it's
Or I
not
could just unmute
accurate.
you.
Oh, that works. Either way, we're just having.
So go on,
Sorry.
repeat. I couldn't hear you over your pissing. So repeat. Yeah, repeat what you said. I couldn't hear you when you were pissing. God. Okay,
You haven't seen
Kid
him for
says,
2 days.
hi, I haven't, Kit, I haven't seen you. Kit says to Rex, hi, I haven't seen you for a few days. I never knew you'd been in this house before.
Um,
I just, you oh. I just said that. That's exactly what I said. You change it to living, and then you change it to what I said. Make up your mind, okay? I literally said I didn't know
he's
that you had
asked.
been in this house before.
Yeah, but he asked, have you been in this house before? Not, I didn't know you had been
Oh,
in this
okay.
house before.
Uh,
It was distinctively different.
okay. Have you been in this house before? Or had, whatever. Have had, whatever. They work both in this.
Okay, enough. It's over. You've done it. It's over. You've delivered the message.
Okay.
Fucking sorry, but you're acting like children. Please don't start. I'm not in the mood tonight. Okay, so he responds with oh yes, I used to help out Lady Eleanor every now and then. It's Varian, by chance. I wanted to know how she was doing after the other night. You kind of ran off without saying goodbye.
You could from now on, if you want to do a paragraph, you can do one part of it and then you can do the next part. I can't remember the full paragraph, okay? Because okay, and then just say continue after or like continued after. You know what I mean?
Because yeah, I know it's
Because
annoying,
it's
but
Razor's gonna have to repeat it.
unfortunately, if I were to say Kit says this and then I have to reply as the character, it's because they can't hear. Because they can't hear. The stream can't hear. Yeah, it does matter.
It's one of the main points of this game. You have to role play. You have to role play. It's one of the main points.
You are, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, the situation is, it's not just for us, it's also for viewers. If this wasn't for viewers as well, then absolutely we wouldn't have to repeat it. It's just completely circumstantial. Yeah, and we'll do the entire thing over Messenger. You're absolutely right. It would be a completely different style. But when the
Okay, so restart your paragraph and do one part of it. Rex said that he has been here before. He used to look after the. Was it Lady Eleanor or was
Yeah,
it
Lady
he looked
Eleanor.
after Afari or was the house?
No, looked after
Yeah, he
Lady.
looked after
Oh,
Lady
helped.
Eleanor.
It was helped Lady
He
Eleanor,
looked
but
after.
it was
Yeah,
helped
yeah,
Lady
helped
Eleanor.
Lady Eleanor at around the house. Every now and again.
Yeah, well,
You don't have to add that to make it a complete sentence. You're gonna say your paragraph or not? Like half of it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Kit says, oh, sorry about the other day, but it was really sudden in how we had to, in how we wanted to get moving.
yeah.
No, he's got it.
Yeah, I'll let him continue. I'll let him continue.
And Afari is in her room, and it would be best if you don't go in there. Oh, I'd appreciate it if you didn't go in there.
Okay. Yeah, I completely Okay, hang on, sorry, let me start. Okay, that's,
Wouldn't you be curious
I
about
mean,
why we can't? Oh.
it's not the first time they've run off without saying goodbye.